Today's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
We're back. I'm back. I haven't been here in 2 weeks. 2 weeks I haven't been here, and it almost was 3 weeks. But it's so annoying. Do that. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I just couldn't stay home. I was getting to the point where I was going to quit. I was done with this business. You know what I mean? I don't. It's you know. And then this fucking studio's falling apart.
The whole building.
Stavros still doesn't have his tooth.
I still do not have a
What the
tooth.
fuck, dude? When is
I
that
don't
going to
know.
happen?
Soon. I'm getting
Let's,
health insurance on Monday. So.
First
On
of all,
Monday?
first of
Yes.
all, listen to me. First
Yes.
of all,
Yes, Robert.
I've
please.
looked into it.
Uh-huh.
Two things. Stavros Halkias.
Good to be here, Bobby.
I haven't seen you in a while, babe.
I know.
I
miss
attacked you at therapy last
I
week.
know. I was coming out, so I had everything gone. I was good. I was in a
Yeah.
great place. You were going in. So you're still very tense.
Yeah, I was very tense, and I saw Bubala coming out,
I love him.
and he hasn't called me.
What the fuck,
I've
Stavros?
texted. I've sent.
No.
I've sent.
No.
Instagram
Well,
messages.
I checked the Instagram message. Very. It wasn't, hey, where you been? Love you, buddy. Want me to read it?
Please.
No,
They're
it's-
conversation starters. This is
DMs?
gonna be good.
You
You
don't
know
co-
Bobby. What the fuck is
Yeah,
wrong with you?
yeah,
Pick up
well,
the phone. He's a
all, you're right.
telephone talker.
You're right, Liz.
I hate talking on the phone, and I talk to Bobby all the time on
I
the
know.
I
phone.
make
He
it.
does.
He does.
I'm old school. I like to
He
be
likes to
talked
chat.
to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to write. We all know my
I
writing
apologize.
is bad and atrocious, and it's a weakness.
But your love of technology balances
Okay,
out.
he didn't even really. He just
He
commented on a
commented.
photo.
Come on, dude.
Well, what did
Commented
I
on a
say?
photo. He said, "You look cute."
Yeah, thank you. That's nice.
How many
No.
comments did you have
How
on that
about
photo?
I miss you? I haven't
I
seen
do-
you.
I
We
thought-
don't talk. You've been
You're
to my
right.
house. My kid talks about you. Where's Stavros?
Max.
Any fat little thing he sees on TV. Every time he watches the fucking Minions, he's fucking going, where's Stavros? Where is my
I
Stavros?
apologize. I have cookies for you, Max. Dawn.
They're not going to make him home.
Oh, bum.
What
Oh,
kind of-
they're
what
gonna-
kind of cookies?
They're Melo Macarono, my mother, Venetia Halkis' specialty.
Where are they?
They're in Astoria, Queens.
Where
right
did-
now.
where
Oh,
did-
come
did you go-
on.
I'm sorry.
Colin Quinn has approached me about your tooth. He's going.
I believe it.
He said people aren't. I said, well, he's incorporating it into his fan art. Like people are
Yes.
making like this is him now. He's
It's gotta
branding the tooth because we all know that Stavi Baby 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He's a big brander.
Sure.
Yeah, he is.
He's found his Sufi,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Being
Nice.
toothless.
and it's a tooth. And people all over the country, the world, I may say, are smashing their front tooth out.
That's right.
That
if
is
you're
sh-
listening right now, pull out your front
No.
right tooth.
Ugh.
Show me you're a real fan.
He actually sells black wax at the end of the show. So if you're a fan of Stavros and you're going to a show, if you don't get black wax and put it over your tooth, your front right tooth, and
God.
show up at the show,
home.
everybody should do that.
Stay home if you're not
Well, Colin
blacking out
Quinn
your
said-
front tooth.
This is going to be useless to you because when your jaw is wired shut,
Right.
uh,
I'll be able to drink through the hole.
yeah, well, no, it's going to be wired shut. Nobody's going to notice your dumb tooth. He's going to knock you the fuck out. Is what he's saying.
I like
All
it.
right.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
I like
he's
it.
he's on it. He's done.
Okay. Jeez.
He's
I'm gonna
done
have
with
to
your
avoid
dumb
Colin.
tooth. And
Now I'm gonna make
ready?
it my mission to put you and Colin in a room together.
$4,000. That's all it costs.
Really?
Oh, you could fucking
No.
for that. What the
$4,000.
fuck?
That's
Come
it.
on.
To get a new tooth?
That's it. $4,000.
Oh, really not. What about a gold one?
Shut up.
What about
Shut
a gold
up.
tooth?
I will kill you.
Come on.
I will-
It would
I
look
hope
good.
I
will
hope you do
knock
get a
that
gold
gold
one,
tooth out.
and that's what they kill you for when you do a Chicago show, whatever hipster shit town you live. Hey guys, I came to the hood to do a show at a
Oh,
bar called the
Jesus.
Horse and Pony, and they ripped that fucking right out of your mouth over your dead body. Listen, it's around there you go, $55. Yeah,
No.
$4,055. You can have
All right.
this all
Nice.
fixed.
I'll have a cap.
It's
I will. I
time.
am tired of looking like a jack-o'-lantern. That is true. It's tough to
How
have a
long has
round
I would say
head.
jackass.
Jackass-o'-lantern. Yeah.
How long has this been?
An embarrassingly long time.
Yeah.
Give me an actual number.
I will
I
say
feel like over a year.
not quite, but
Almost.
yeah, February of this year.
Jesus Christ. Christ.
Yeah,
There's no more excuses.
Listen, yeah, but here's the
I
thing
know.
with his culture and his fan base.
Yes, thank you.
Most
Lazy?
of his fans are just getting their second teeth in anyways.
That's true.
So
Very true.
all those
Yes.
Twitch little Twix,
Mhm.
they're all just he looks like me now.
Most
I
of
think
my-
I think it was planned.
It was. I had perfectly healthy teeth.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
he
He
took
just
it out.
slowly chipped away.
I think Mullen,
My
who's a
metrics-
genius, was
Mhm.
like what you should do, and I did the analytics on this.
No. Our
Front,
metrics show there's a big
right
toothless
tooth.
market. They're
Yeah.
looking for a
Yeah,
hero.
they're looking for exactly.
I'm the Ashley Graham of the toothless community, of the body positivity
Yeah.
toothless
Did you
community.
go as the tooth fairy this
Fucking
year at
can't.
Halloween?
I did not.
You're an idiot.
Fuck.
Oh.
What's wrong?
This is why I
with
should
you?
have called you
What's
for the
wrong with you?
Halloween costume ideas.
Yeah, and the diet's off, huh?
Yeah, it's looking bad. I hit a kind of a rough patch here, Robert. I'm
Buddy.
gonna be honest with you. Yeah.
Buddy, what are you?
I know. I know.
Don't talk to me like I'm not.
It's been tough.
I'm with you. The thing that bugs me is Mike's been the same weight for fucking 10 years.
yeah.
He's
How do
just
you do
been
it?
same
Mush?
fat. Me and
How
you.
do you stay?
Depression.
Yeah. We've been
Aw.
wildly fluctuating though. My whole relationship with Bob.
Wildly.
The reason I lost a ton of weight, no joke, before we even were friends. I listened to YKWD, and you did. You
Sugar,
were
No
doing No
Grains.
Sugar No Grains, and I was like, well, if famously fat person
If
Robert
Bobby
Kelly
can do it.
can do No Sugar No Grains.
I don't know if that's is that what I'm
No.
can you Google famously fat person Robert Kelly? Just real quick to see famous fat comedian. Just
This
famous fat
person.
comedian. To a famous fat comedian. Let's see if
Oh,
what
let's
comes
see if you
up.
come up.
Fat comedian. Famous fat comedian.
Come on,
Oh
Mike.
wow,
Oh.
you're off your game,
You're
dude.
shook, bro.
Jesus Christ, Mike's even shaking his head. Let's see if
What?
I'm,
Jumping it.
I'm not there yet.
Oh wow.
The fat
Scroll-
Jew is on there
Scroll-
before you.
Scroll
Keep
right.
scrolling.
Keep going. That's it. I'm not on
Wow.
it.
This guy's
Scroll
not
down.
even fat.
Go to images. I got
Beth? The
I-
fuck?
She's
not.
Beth is beautiful, but she loves fat guys.
No, she doesn't.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Try just fat comedian.
Louis?
Mike's like, let's get famous out of the mix.
No, stop.
That's pretty
Take
funny.
out famous.
That's pretty funny.
This motherfucker.
If this works.
That's- I will,
He is
I'll
my
leave.
Watson.
I will leave.
He is my Watson.
No, you're
Just
still
more
safe.
John
Yeah.
Bennett. Awesome.
I'm still not even. I'm
Sorry,
not even.
man. You can't even make the fat comedians
Scroll.
list.
Scroll down.
Bert?
Keep scrolling down.
Bert.
Scroll. Yeah, Bert's fat.
Mm-hmm. Jeez.
Scroll.
Ari
Ari?
Shafir made the list.
No, he
before
made
you
fun
did.
of
Called
fat
it. He
people.
made
All
Yes, yeah.
Called out fat.
right. There you go.
You're
All right, good.
not
Well,
known for being fat.
African.
That's awesome.
Oh, that kind of bums me out.
Yeah.
I'm not even just.
You're not even on page
Comedian.
one.
How about famous? How about?
How about just fat? Just
Yeah.
look up fat.
There I
Yeah,
am.
that's a
There
picture
I
of you.
am.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, Jesus.
Anyways, wow, Jesus, mother. Anywho,
Yeah, I've been fluctuating big time.
Yeah, you were looking good for a minute,
I know.
and then I'm looking at you now.
It's tough. We're not. This isn't my fighting weight.
This is not the season
No.
to
Starve.
just well.
I got. You know what happened? Beautiful missing front too.
Can't.
It's your fan base, right?
Ugh.
I'm cuter than that
Oh,
guy.
shit.
I
It
mean,
looks
you
like
are,
it
definitely.
looks like Luis Gomez.
Definitely.
That's Luis Gomez with AIDS.
I had something happen to me. It is the season. This is tough. It's tough to lose weight in the winter, but you know how it's like summertime and you've put on weight and you're like, oh, I can't even fit into my shorts. I
Yeah.
couldn't fit into sweats. I had to re-up sweats. My waistband was
Wow.
tough. I had to go. I thought I could
Sweats
do.
became like Pilates pants.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. People were
I've
like,
done
wow, those
that.
are great.
I've
And
done
it's-
that.
Yeah, it's
And
brutal.
there's a mid because you're short, so it's your waist is really
Oh my god.
it's
They
like,
do not make dimensions for the
it's like a
pants.
50,
Mm-hmm.
but you're
40, you know, don't get crazy.
Jesus.
No
All right,
one's.
well,
Yeah.
hang on, skinny. All right,
Yeah.
with the fat fucking. Move
First of all,
on.
Brucey, you're barely
Yeah.
not fat. You're
Yeah.
teetering.
I'm
all
really,
right?
Yeah.
I'm really on the
Your
brink.
head is fat. You have fat person face.
I
You
know,
that, right?
Yeah.
You
Your
have-
body is shockingly not
You don't
fat
even
for
have
your
a-
jowls.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's all in the face.
You don't even have a fat man face. You have a fat woman face.
That
Which
is
some
true.
people are into.
That is true.
Nice.
If you shave, you would look like a softball coach.
um, Yeah, it's hard to. I actually went back to boxing. I switched around therapy so I could go to boxing on Tuesday. I'm back into boxing. I figured out the only way to do it is to work out.
Yeah.
It's the only way for me to do it. I have to go to the gym, but I have to do something to get fucking. I need somebody going. I'm a goal-orientated guy. I am goal-orientated.
It's the second time you're gonna say it wrong too.
Yeah, I know. I was just
What'd I say?
orientated.
Oriented.
Yes.
Orientated?
That's what you said.
I told you. That's why I don't text.
Okay. Yeah,
That's why I do phone calls. If I wrote that, you would have been like, look at this, Nick. Or you'd have been next to
It would have
Liz.
autocorrected. It would have been fine.
Do you think I just run
Goal-oriented.
all my
What
texts
is
by
it?
Mullen? Is that what you think happens?
I don't know. He's the only guy
Probably.
I know with you.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
you hang out with other people?
Yes.
I really like Nick.
I have a rich life outside
Very
of
sweet guy.
Cumtown.
He is a very sweet guy.
Yes.
Wow. Well, apparently Cumtown's coming to an end.
I wouldn't classify Nick as a sweet guy.
He really sent me some very nice texts over the last. Sent me very nice texts.
You guys have a cute relationship. I will say that. I don't know if I like it.
Why?
He's moving in on my father, dude.
Well, then maybe pick up the phone and
All
fucking
right,
call.
damn it,
Oh,
Liz.
shit!
God.
Jesus.
And I didn't know
Why
my
I
mom was here also.
fucking
Yeah.
love-
Yeah.
I love Liz and her
Love you.
fucking weird teacher sweater.
I'm
What
cold.
the fuck are you doing?
That's
It was
right.
chilly.
What fucking young waiter bought that for you? I got this for
Never
you.
mind.
That's a great Miss Frizzle costume you got going on, Liz. I like it.
Thanks.
She-
I was chilly.
This is the teacher that's just sucking young dick in the fucking
100%. 100%. Yep.
You should wear skirts.
To work?
Yeah. Wear a skirt once in a while.
I'm not.
You just got your whole body fucking waxed.
Yeah, okay.
Show it off a
Like,
little.
yeah, but not at work.
All
Like,
right,
I'm not going to have my vag out at work.
That's
I'm not
true.
saying wear underwear, you slob.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
maybe. It depends on the day of the
I'm
week.
not saying go free bush. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm saying, in the summertime, maybe wear a dress once in a while. Stop
Sure.
wearing your little fucking breakdancing outfit you wear every day.
Leave my kicks alone.
Oh, God. You little,
You do
your
have-
little
you have
breakdancing
small
feet.
feet.
The food thing. Like, look, I've been actually doing all right. I should just get into it because my father passed away. He's my stepfather, but he's my father.
Yeah.
He's been my father for over 30 years. I go to my Instagram. He came into my there. That's when he first came into my
Aw.
life.
Oh, look at young Bobby.
Yeah, it's weird. He came into my life around that time. Him and my mom met at Grossman's, which was like a Home Depot. But back in the day, they used to have lumber yards that was small.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was small. They kept the lumber outside. It was, whatever. And he met my mom. She was married to the abusive piece of shit. And he was married to, I think, an abusive woman, too.
Oh, wow.
And they met and fell in love. And they both divorced. And they got married. And I remember he used to come over to the apartment. We lived in an apartment. My mother lived in her bedroom was the living room because it was only a 2-bedroom apartment we could afford. And so she gave me and my sister our own bedrooms. And she lived in the living room on the floor or whatever the fuck she did. Yeah, back in the day. She was very young. And, I remember she would, I'd come home and she'd have candles lit and cheese and wine. And her fucking hippie friends would be, smoking weed or whatever. Very weird time of my life.
Yeah, that's bad.
And we were very poor. We didn't have that much money. I mean, we'd have cream of tuna, which is tuna fish with cream of mushroom soup over white rice
Oh,
and
God.
peas. It was so good.
Sounds bizarrely
Yeah.
delicious.
It's it really.
sounds
I
actually pretty good.
My wife Dawn won't make it for me, and I'm very mad.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause she's like, ugh, I'm not fucking
Yeah.
making that garbage.
It's true.
And I'm like, yeah, but it's, dude. For some reason, I miss it.
Yeah.
It was so
Nostalgia.
good.
You miss your childhood. You don't
That's-
miss
it
eating
sounds
white
good,
trash
though.
slop. No, it does not
It
sound
really
good.
does.
No.
I think it sounds
Yeah,
delicious.
it's weirdly good, Stavi.
Mhm.
With
All right.
peas. They put the peas and then the
That's the
salt and
vegetable.
pepper on the white rice. It's a
Mm.
weird thing, but
Yes.
she would make that all the time. And I remember he came in one of the memories I have of him is he came over the house one night, and this was literally now I was alone. I was in a depression in the 6th grade. I would go into the basement every morning. I'd leave my house, take my lunch. I would go out the back. I had no friends. I had nobody. I was just abused for 5 years. I had no male figure in my life. I had nothing, I had 5 great uncles, but they just weren't around. They were young. They were finding their lives, and nobody knew anything about what the fuck was going on with me. Because my mother, Irish Catholic, you don't say anything, And I remember I was just in this fucked up, sad depression. I had nobody, and I would go to the basement every morning, go down into the corner. I'd leave my mom, go into school, and I'd go around the house, into the little door, back into the corner of this dusty, dirty basement. I set up a little area, and I would just sleep all day.
Damn.
And I would go and I could hear my mom upstairs yelling at my sister, blah, blah, and then she would leave, and then my mom would leave for work, and I would just be there in this basement by myself all day long. I didn't know what to do. I would just pull the covers over my head, go back to sleep. I'd eat my lunch. I did this a lot. And I did this one time for almost 2 weeks, and I got caught. I got in a lot of trouble. I just didn't have anybody. Huh?
Took 2 weeks to get caught?
It might have been less than that, or it might have been scattered.
Sure,
where my teacher was like Mr. DiPerzio. Like, I remember I had to go to the father-son potluck supper with him, Mr. DiPerzio, my teacher.
Yeah.
It was a weird time.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
And now that the other guy was gone, she didn't replace. It was nothing. There was nobody.
Yeah.
She was working 7 days a week. I was just fucked up, and I wound up pretending I was high. There was a party next door, these 2 girls, Kristen and Kim, and they were kind of the cool kids or bad kids. And I pretended I was high. I was fucked up because I couldn't go as me. I just didn't know how to go high. I was so fucking scared, so petrified, and so lonely. I went to this party, and I pretended I was all fucked up. And I can't tell you how many, instantly, the girls came over to me. And then Dickie and Scott, Dickie Sewell and Scott Kelly, they came over to me. Like, what are you on? I instantly had friends.
Huh.
It was like magic. The girls wanted to know what I was on. Kim and Chris, they taught me how to smoke cigarettes that day. And they would, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Like, that was magic.
Yeah.
I was the hit of the party because I was on some type of drug.
Right.
And I was just pretending, hey, fucked up. And they were so excited about that. The next night, I think it was next night, either the next night or the night after, Larry came over. And this is when he came in, and I was like, I'm going to get out of here. He was like, well, hang out, come on. He's like, come here, just come here. He was this old school Italian guy.
Mm-hmm.
Loved Frank Sinatra, loved Westerns, John Wayne.
Hated
Simple
black
guy.
people. Old school Italian.
No, he liked
No,
black.
I'm
He
kidding.
liked
Yeah.
black people.
Back me up, Brucey.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
At a distance.
Yeah.
No, he was just the fucking greatest guy ever. Loved doo-wop, that guy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The mayor of the table. Look, I'm that age. That's when I was in the depression, at that age. And can you bring that up full screen? Or you remember that thing we talked about so people can see it? Not you. Zach. This right here, this age. And he's like, dude, come on in. I want to teach you how to make soup. Chicken soup. I'm going to make chicken soup. And I was like, what? And he's like, I'm going to teach you how to make chicken soup. Hand me that. He would just get you to do shit. And you're like, all right, here. And then get over here. Look at this. Now, this is what you do. You want to get, and he just start talking. All of a sudden, you're in this, I'm making chicken soup with this guy, and an hour's gone by, 2 hours has gone by, and he's playing in between playing Frank Sinatra, and this is Frank Sinatra. He's Dean Martin. He just keeps talking and getting you involved, and he's showing you all his passions, and all of a sudden the doorbell rings around 2 hours in. The soup's almost done. It was those 2 kids, Dickie and Scott, those 2, punk kids, and they were like, "Hey, is Bobby home?" And I heard, I had never heard my doorbell ring.
Right.
My doorbell never rang. I didn't have friends.
Yeah.
At that, I just didn't have them. So to hear the doorbell ring and someone go, "Is Bobby home?" My heart almost stopped.
Right.
As a depressed, lonely little fucking 10-year-old, 11-year-old, whatever the fuck I was. and they were like, "Hey, we're going out. You want to go?" And I was like, "Yeah." And Larry was like, "Why don't you guys come in and have soup?"
Wow.
And he brought these kids in, and we had soup. Now I knew these kids were tough kids. They were fucked up kids too. They were bad kids.
Yeah.
And they all came in. He filled us with so much fucking chicken soup. And I remember they're like, "We're gonna go out," and my mother was like, "Yeah, okay, go ahead." And he was like, "All right, guys, have fun." We went out, and I remember these kids they were like, "What'd you do the other?" They just want to know about the drugs. And they had a bottle of Seagram 7,
Oh my God.
and we sat by the tracks, and I didn't want to drink it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what the fuck. I just didn't want to do. I was having so much fun with that guy.
Yeah.
It's like what I wanted, what I've been looking for years is right there. And I'm out with these guys, and they're like, drink it, let's go, come on. And we drank Seagram 7, and we drank so much that we just all sat on the tracks, the railroad tracks, and threw up gallons of chicken soup.
Oh my God. Oh, shit.
And it was such a metaphor, almost like I'm throwing away.
Yeah.
It's like, and I gave all that up. I was like a day too late
Yeah.
that I met this guy. You know what I mean? If he had, it's like a day too, because then these guys, these kids were
Yeah.
they wanted me, they came around every day, and we started doing drugs, and we started drinking at 10 and 11 or maybe 12. When was 12? It was 12.
Sixth grade, probably.
Yeah, sixth grade, and we were fucking, we were drinking, and I did whatever the fuck I had to do with those guys.
Yeah. They became your sort of surrogate
So-
father figures, basically.
They became my family
Yeah.
because they were there every day.
Right.
And if I it was almost
Yeah.
like a day too late.
Yeah.
If I didn't go to that
Fuck.
party, I would have never met those kids, and I would have just met. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weird how I don't know how your life is the way it is, but and from that day on, Larry was that guy, and he put up with me, being a really vicious alcoholic. And 13, how vicious could you? I was bad.
Yeah.
I was a really
Yeah.
bad, fucking evil, fucked up individual back then, and in and out of in jails and court and foster home. I mean, he loved my mom,
Yeah.
and then he loved me and my sister, and we were twisted kids, and he put up with it, and he didn't run away from it. He only hit me one time. He didn't really hit me. It's a funny story. I used to break in all the time to this house. I used to just break
The
in.
same house?
I
Was your
would
go-to?
lose my key, and I wouldn't come
Oh.
home on time. So I literally would climb. I don't know how I did it, like 3 stories. I would just climb in.
Oh, your own house. You're breaking into your own
I'm afraid of
house.
heights too, and I would just shimmy along the window into my room. I look at that house
not to
now,
get
and there's
busted.
Yeah.
there's no way I could have done what I did.
Of course.
Like, yeah, it was,
I know you were a child, but the image of just a rotund man scaling
Oh,
a
there I
wall.
am.
Bobby.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
That little sexy bastard.
Yeah.
Beautiful head of hair.
Yeah, beautiful.
Aw.
Mhm.
And I remember I did it one night, and it was the last straw, and I was fucked up. I remember I was in my bed. I was fucked up. It was snowy, slushy rain,
Mhm.
Ugh.
snow, and he comes up. He's like, "Hey, come here for a second." That's sarcastic.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
tone was off.
Yeah,
He was being
yeah,
really
yeah,
nice, but I
yeah.
know. He's like, "Come here for a second."
Come
I go,
on,
"What?" He goes,
bud.
"Come down here. I want to show you something."
Oh, shit.
Did he get me something? I know that sounds a little off, but
I got you a
Oh.
crowbar.
come here. Come here. Come here. I want to show you something over here. I'm like, all right. Well, I'm like looking around the corner. It's like Goodfellas. No, down there.
Yep.
And I went by the back door and the window where I broke in. There was that time I broke in this back window, and he goes, "Did you do that?"
Yeah.
And the door was open, and he took me. I was in my tidy whities, and he took me and threw me out the fucking door.
Fresh Prince style.
I went out head first, landed in the slush snow,
Oh,
and
yeah.
slid, and then hit my head like on the brick.
Oh.
He immediately felt like shit.
Yeah.
I remember he was upstairs, and he was so sad that he did that.
Yeah.
Because it's not him.
Of course.
It's not him, but I fucking was a really
Yeah.
bad kid.
Yeah.
I just fuck you. I would swear, and he just didn't know what else to do. But he was always with me. He went to pick me up from jail and left me in jail, And even when I got my shit together, and then he had my baby sister and my baby brother, and he's always been. He's the guy. You come over the house, and it's just what do you? Hey, come on in. Let's go. What do you want? Something to eat?
Yeah.
And then he's gone. You know, he passed away. It was 62. Happened
Oh my
Jesus Christ.
God.
in 2 seconds. He came home sick. He just got a new job, and he came home sick, and I went to the hospital. He's supposed to go to the hospital Friday, didn't. Saturday, didn't. Sunday, finally went. Go to the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough with the macho male. You know, I get it. Just go. It's not the fucking 1800s where you just take the hit and stay home and let an Indian come and do some fucking smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just go to the hospital. It's right there.
Big
You
history
feel
buff.
you feel bad. Go to the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
Just go. And you work hard for fucking insurance. Go and use it. You know, that's what I say. And whatever. He went Sunday finally. My mother and my sister made him go. And then I talked to my mom Sunday night.
Jesus.
I went to the dinner with all the people,
Yeah.
and I smoked a beautiful cigar with Tom Papa. We had a beautiful conversation about the business and blah blah blah, and fucking Stavros' tooth.
Oh, Jesus.
My dads, my two gay dads.
Fucking-
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much.
I'm the man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In that one, yeah.
Yeah.
He's cooking bread now. Okay?
That's true. You're right. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
I would have gave it to him
Yeah.
a year ago.
Yeah.
And now he's fucking
Yeah.
elbow deep in yeast.
It's true. He's getting into pickling now. I don't know if you know that.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
yeah.
serious?
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
next move.
Yeah, but
Oh.
not pickling. He means literally
Yeah.
putting a dick in his mouth.
Shoving a whole can
And
of
leaving it in your
pickles.
mouth till it gets small. It's called pickling.
It looks pruny, like you're in the bath too long.
It tastes sour because of the fucking the edging is happening for the last hour.
Stop.
I think we just made a thing up
Yeah.
for the gay community.
Yeah.
You want a
Pickling.
pickle?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went into the hospital Sunday. I talked to my mom. Had a great conversation. Yeah. And the next day, he fell into a coma because of
Jesus.
bacterial meningitis. Yeah, and that shit goes quick.
Yeah.
And it's you know, it's you know, I'm kind of look. I'm not gonna. You know, I don't want to. You know, get emotional. Now, I kind of want to save it for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It comes in waves, but
Mhm.
you know, it was really sad. You know, it's because there's two things that happen here. It's like it's like, okay, this is Larry. This is the guy that's been there for over 30 years for me, and a lot of I always wondered. I went up to when I moved out of the city. I always wondered like you know, when I got a house, I just knew what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just knew what to do. I knew, you know, I got to put a fence up over there, and I gotta level the ground. I gotta build something over here. I just knew what to do, and I forgot that he gave me that.
Right.
You know, I remember he would do that in his backyard, and like I said, he would just get you to do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where you going? Okay, help me with give me some. I got a wheelbarrow that gravel in the back. Just help me real quick. And then 5 hours later, you're building a deck. But you felt good about yourself.
Yeah.
He'd walk away and go, "Doesn't it feel good that you did that? We built that. We'll always look at this deck and you know that me and you did this one day."
Yeah.
And it's true. And it's like, you know, when I look at my backyard, it just, he gave me all that. Like the way I father, not all of it, you know, but a big chunk of it is from him, you know, that, you know, old school, you know, dad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, for Max. And, you know, it's, but that's sad, you know, but I'm also sad because you got to look at Max doesn't have a granddad.
Yeah.
You know, and he, you know, he said yesterday, you know, I was like, you know, we got to go to Pappy. And he's just like, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
And, he's like, can we not talk about it? Because it makes me sad that Pappy's in heaven. And I was like, it makes me feel good that my kid is feeling, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
And he'll always have those memories, and he will.
let's not get carried away.
He will.
I
mean, I
He's pretty
remember,
young. I don't know. What is he?
I
4 or
remember
5?
my grandfather.
I took him to fucking Busch Gardens a month ago. Doesn't remember a thing.
He remembers. Shut up.
No, I mean, Busch Gardens is really. I mean, come on. I remember.
Great.
Took a,
Yeah.
you,
Roller coaster is much
Yeah,
better than a
yeah,
grandfather's
yeah,
love.
yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Okay,
Yeah.
Universal.
Harry Potter
Yeah.
World. All right.
didn't
I'll
remember
give you
that?
Harry Potter World.
He's gonna remember a little high five from Pappy.
Some shitty action figure he doesn't even like.
Yeah, a piece of bread he buttered once. Come on. I mean, he lives in Boston. We see him once a year, twice a year. But the thing, I feel bad for my mom. I
Yeah, of
feel
course.
very bad for that. That's who I think of her because he was the fucking John Wayne, man. He was the man of the family. He was the guy. He cooked. He was that Italian guy. He cooked dinner. He cooked breakfast. He took care of my mom, and now my mom's having a hard time, and it was, she's praying. I want to thank all my fans, all the listeners of this podcast that left comments that sent stuff. I mean, you guys really fucking, I can't even, it makes me so happy that you guys like my shit because you're good people. And if I have you as my fans, I can't tell you how corny that may sound. It makes me happy that makes, I feel good about myself that you guys, you good people, because I read these comments and all the things because I ask for, prayers or positive thoughts. And so many people left such great stuff, and my mother actually read them, and it made her feel good because she needed. It's funny, and I'll tell you this. This is, we needed a miracle, and he came back on Wednesday. He started to move. He was in a coma, and he started to move. And they brought my mother in, and she said, "Do you love me?" And he shook his head, yes. And then later that week, he passed. But it's like he came back and he told my mom, she asked, "Do you love me?" And he said yes. And to have that, is amazing. To never have anything again would have sucked. And she's gonna go through a hard time now. So I'm that's what gets me emotional. That's what fucked me up. But yeah, he was a great guy. And it sucks. It sucks because you it shows you, number one, the comedy community, the friends that I have are amazing. I fucking can't tell you how everybody, even people I know, but I didn't think they reached out. Everybody reached out and said to me and left me a note or a text message or an email. Some right away, like Nick Mullen, just right away. Some after he died. Some people were there before he died and during and then after. Some people were just, heard about it late because they're selfish and they're thinking about themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds
Stavros?
like I don't know. It sounds like maybe they have
Stavros?
their own stuff to deal with, and maybe their
Yeah.
family is having problems. But
Are you having problems?
I had a pretty rough Thanksgiving, but it's all right.
Oh, are
not
they-
as bad
are
as
they
yours.
dead?
Not as bad
Really
as dead.
rough
Not as bad as
Thanksgiving?
dead.
What? Something got caught in your fucking...
Yeah, just indigestion. Yeah, I had diarrhea afterwards.
What, mom
Yeah.
didn't make moussaka?
yeah.
Jesus.
She forgot the
Moussaka.
nutmeg in the cookies. It's not as they're not as good as usual. So it's kind of the same stuff you're dealing with, I would say. About
In a Greek way.
yeah.
In a fat guy way.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
Basically the same level of heartache, I would say.
No. It sucks, and Colin's mom passed this week.
Oh,
which,
Jesus.
on the same day
Yeah.
Oh my God.
as my dad. So
Todd
That was
Berry's
sad.
father passed away on Thanksgiving.
yeah, he actually sent me a message,
Wow.
and I wrote. Here's the problem: is people send you messages, you don't know what to send back
I know.
because you want to let them know that it means a lot that they but you don't want to sound like an asshole either. He sent me that message, and I wrote thank you, Todd, but I didn't want to write. I don't know, I'm sorry
Yeah.
that you had to go through this, and I because it comes in waves. It's like you're fine. Like I'll
Yeah.
talk to my mother, and she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then all of a sudden, she's just done.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna be terrible. The wake's gonna be terrible, and the funeral's gonna be a fucking night. and then I got to go do comedy.
Oof.
You know, and I got to, people want me to promote these fucking shows, and I just, I feel like a piece of shit. It's like me and Mike finally got this Instagram, Facebook, Twitter thing going to where we were, trying to use this the way you're supposed to or whatever.
Yeah.
And who the fuck knows? And all of a sudden this happens and you're like, look, man, I don't know what I feel like. Oh, hey, my dad died. Friday and Saturday I'll be at the Comedy Connection. One show Friday, 2 Saturday, Rhode Island. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, that's
you feel like a fucking phony.
I mean, what you could take it all. You could not promote as hard for a couple of weeks, man. You're going through a death in the family.
It's hard. I mean, how do you balance that?
But it makes me want to give up on all of it because it's like, what does any of that shit mean? It's like, look, man, it makes me want. I want to move. I want to find the cheapest, nicest place to live in the country, and just go there. Because who gives nobody gives a fuck about what? What do I got to do? A spot on a fucking Tuesday? You know what I mean? What am I here? What am I doing here?
Yeah.
What am I doing? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. They only care about shiny shit anyways. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Trying to become what? What am I trying? What are we all? I don't understand what we're trying to be. And it's like, I gotta, you gotta do Instagram like this. You gotta do this. You gotta do stories like this. I had somebody tell me, dude, you're on the fucking thing too much. It's like I was finally having fun with Instagram, and now people like in the business are coming down. It's like you can never fucking win. The only way you win is by not doing it. Just walking away from it. And you are what you are. And then go to your shows, and whoever's there gets to see you do what I do.
Yeah.
Which is stand up. And everything else is fucking, whatever. That's the only way you're out of it. Any other way you're going to be, because this positive shit that's happening now is going away in a week. And I'll be blocking fat fuck dummy. Those guys are back.
Yeah. They will
you know
be
what
back.
I mean? There was a couple guys on here. I had to literally block them and delete their comments.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't even know that this is from my mom and our family. This isn't, you know what I mean? It's like, real? I mean, for the most part.
Right. Sorry about that
always,
comment.
yeah,
It's just you didn't text me back, so I just felt like I had to say
Sorry
something.
about that fucking joke.
Yeah.
Just kept going with it.
You were drinking. I wanted to make sure you
I
you
got
had the
these-
chance to
these are
laugh.
headphones.
I just so I figured I'd extend it.
What happened was so tragic at Thanksgiving? Why don't you come over to my house?
My Thanksgiving was good because I cut my father out completely out of it. So I just don't. Me and my
I did too,
Yeah.
but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ.
No, I know. I had a real
What the fuck?
I had a real bad. I
What
wish we
happened?
could trade. I had a
Not now.
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I fought with my dad
Are you
over
sure?
Christmas.
Oh, you did. Over
Last
Christmas.
Christmas.
Over
About
we
what?
haven't
What,
spoken.
pasta?
What did
yeah,
you fight
yeah.
about?
He took the last piece of lamb chops. Just
what did you fight
family
about?
shit. It was like
What?
fundamental. He's a piece of shit to my mom and all this kind of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, and it was just like it was the first time where it was just me and my brothers, and
So your father lives with your mom,
lives with my mom.
and it was just you and your brothers where?
We went and got Korean barbecue. Actually, Honey Pig, were our first
went-
date.
You went to Honey Pig?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's got a lot of emotions for me, Honey Pig. Honestly, me and you, we met there. The first annual Halkias Brothers Thanksgiving Korean barbecue was there.
Yeah. How many white people were there?
It was a lot of white dads with half Asian children. Actually, that's what it was. The vibe was divorced white dads.
Just a bunch of
Yeah,
creeps that went
yeah,
to
yeah.
barbecue?
Yeah.
to fucking bang the massage parlor
Mhm,
later.
Yep. Yeah, and they mailed their son over from Korea. That was the vibe. It was divorced dads and us.
Wow.
Yeah. But it was nice. I liked it.
Well, no, what did your mom and dad do? Was your
I
mom
don't know.
sad?
My mom, yeah, it's a tough.
Why would you leave her out of it?
I invited her. She wanted to.
She had to stay home.
Yeah.
So so your dad is that much of a piece of shit that you wouldn't be there for your mom?
Yeah, I mean, I've tried. That's been my whole life, is trying to be there for my mom. And then it just came to a head with my father, where he tried to fight me last Christmas.
Tried to fight you.
Yeah,
Wow.
like an hour before Christmas dinner.
Why?
Because he was being rude to my mom, and I told him to stop.
Can I ask what that means? Like, can you give me an example? You don't have to at all, but
Sure.
I just don't know what. Like being rude to you
He's
might
insulting her. He's like calling her, shit. He's just calling her bad names, calling her. I mean, just
be
fucking
dumb.
Yeah, being abusive. He's an abusive guy. You know what I
Abusive,
mean?
okay,
And
okay.
so,
all right, I don't
you
mean
know.
to. Yeah, I don't want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
push
yeah.
you that far, but
so
I mean, abuse. Yeah, I just didn't know what abuse was. That's abuse. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it was Thanksgiving was nice because it was like there was no.
Drama.
Yeah, exactly. It was,
Yeah.
it was the people you want to see with
No drama with you guys. There was
Yeah.
drama at your house. Your mother just crying
Yeah.
or hitting on the
Missing,
back of the head.
yeah.
Shut up, you fucking moron! Cook the lamb. I don't want him here.
Where's my
Yeah.
baby?
We were FaceTiming. That's
The
exactly
Bastini
what it- Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it was, but whatever. It was
Jesus.
fine. Me and my brothers have a good relationship. Me and my mom have a good relationship.
I
now,
bet your
so-
brother. I love your
Yeah.
brother.
No.
How
they're
many
great.
brothers
Good
do you
kid.
have?
I have 2 little brothers.
Little brother.
They're younger. They're 2 years younger. They're grown men, but they're
Yeah.
little brothers.
Yeah,
you
they're
know?
way
Yeah.
better than him.
Yeah,
I believe
they,
it.
they got all the good genes.
I
They
believe
really
it.
did get
all
great
their
genes.
teeth, hair.
Yeah, he
all
looks
of it.
like he's younger.
100%.
Yeah, but like a baby. Like,
Yeah.
I look
Savvy
like a
baby.
giant
Yeah.
infant.
You
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, with the tooth missing.
Really
Yeah.
do.
I should just wax my full body to just go for it. So wearing diapers.
So she wound up having a good time.
Yeah, it was good though. It was good.
What'd you get at the Honey Pig? Can I just
We got the whole fucking. I mean,
got
I
all of it.
spent. It was like a $250
at Honey Pig?
at Honey Pig, bro.
How many? Two
hungry.
brothers and you?
I had 2
You-
brothers, and then my roommate, who his mom recently passed away. He didn't want to go home. It was a lot of
Right.
stuff, so he came with us,
Jeez.
and it was just like, I mean, we went all the fuck. We're talking 2 spicy pork bellies off rip without even doing anything,
What's off rip mean?
just right
Right
off
at
the
the
top.
jump.
Don't ever do that.
Sorry, I
Ever,
apologize.
ever,
Right at the beginning of the meal,
unless you
we
have a
had
skateboard and stickers.
He probably does.
Yeah, I did.
Stop
I
An
right
Nalgene
longboarded over here.
Oh, God.
Off the
Punch
rip.
you.
I'm gonna fucking knock that other tooth out.
I have more than one
So
teeth for the
hungry.
people listening.
Call Colin.
no.
Tell him I got him here. The next
CQ's
half
going to be here
hour.
in 10 minutes.
By the way, one of the funniest memories of my life. It was like when we were on tour. Remember when you called Colin just to trash me together for
Yeah.
about 45
Oh,
minutes?
that's great.
That was like if I was a child. It was like I made a monkey paw wish where I was like, I hope one day Colin Quinn and Robert Kelly will speak to me for an hour, and then it came true, and they're like,
Just
you
to
fat
shit
piece
on
of shit.
you.
Yeah. I was like,
Perfect.
I'm sorry, I wished for this. I should have been more clear.
Such a highlight in your
Yeah,
life.
it was. I mean, if you had told me 10-year-old me, this is what's going to happen someday, I'd be like, what? Like, no, you
Be
will feel
careful
bad.
what you
Yeah.
wish for.
That was a good trashing.
Yeah.
I believe it.
It really was.
believe it.
I think I remember when we were turning on the exit when that happened.
Yeah.
I remember I remember going, this is going to be epic.
It's perfect.
Yeah, Colin, his mom passed, which was sad. You know, we were talking. I was literally, it's the first time this ever happened to me too. I guess I'm getting old. I got dressed. I don't know what to do. Like I'm indecisive.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck to do. Do I post this? Do I do this? Do I cancel the gig? Do I go to the gig? You understand? Last week in Rochester, I apologized to all the people in Rochester too at Carson's what is it?
Comedy on Carlson.
Comedy on Carlson. Great club, great guy. What a fucking stand-up guy this guy is. I'm telling you right now. I got off the plane, I literally opened the door to my hotel room, sat in the chair. My brother called me, you got to go. You got to come back.
Jeez.
And my heart started, I couldn't catch my breath. I called my manager, Jim Serpico. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He's like, buddy, just go.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know, you got to go.
You gotta do
go.
it.
And what do you want me to do? I'll take care of what you want me to do. And he was fucking great. And he took care, and I called the guy and I told him he was just great. The hotel was great. I just told him I got to go. But here's and I had to go back to I literally just, the guy came and picked me up. brought me back to the airport. I had to buy a ticket to. It's weird though. 'Cause, look, it's like I'm not a millionaire. You know what I mean? I have a family. I've bills. Like it's all relative.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting like, oh, Jesus, how much is the ticket?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's one way right now, fatso. This is what it is. And you don't want to sit there and go, my father. You know?
Yeah.
You can't pull that. I don't want to be that guy. You know. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, just go. I
just got to do it.
But you don't know what to do because your reasoning mind,
Of course,
is sitting there and you're like, go. And I get the ticket and I'm like, people say, you okay? And I'm like,
Yeah.
And I get on. I had to fly to New York and then fly to Boston. It was a fucking. And then you go to the hospital and it's just fucking devastating. The ICU.
Yeah.
The second time I had to do this, I had to do it the week before.
Jesus.
And then I came and then I come back and it was just terrible. I mean, it was terrible. I can't imagine what my mother. Just can't imagine. It makes me look at my wife and my kid. And I can't even. It's coming for all of us.
It's rough. I mean, I did it with my mother 2 years ago when my mother had her liver transplant, and literally, it was Thanksgiving 2 years ago, and I surprised them, knowing how sick my mother was. I was like, my sister was going, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to Miami. I'm gonna surprise them, surprise my father at the airport, and then got to the front door of the apartment, and I'm like, holy shit, she's gonna die. She's gonna die, if not today, then tomorrow, or the next day. And
Jesus.
literally, you just need to spend every second, and it's such a mind fuck. It's such a mind fuck, and it's like you spending that time in ICU. Like you're like, what am I going to do with my father? What am I going to do with my sister? Like, how do I prepare this stuff, and at the same time taking care of her and life and business and work? It's crazy. It's really
fucked.
crazy.
It makes you think of like back in the day. It's just like in the 1800s, someone would just be sick and fall off.
Yep.
But now they can just, you go to the hospital and it's just this long, prolonged fucking
Fight.
It's like a weird thing, man. It's like you're in the hospital and you're sitting there and it's like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Well, he's got this and this and this. And well, my mom's like, well, is there a can he? And, well, we can't say there isn't there. So there is. And it's like, because they can't say legally.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like back in the day, look, man, it's a rap. Now you can't do that, and it's fucking, man. I remember I came back and then Colin told me his mom passed. And then Monday, I don't know, I woke up, I'm like, what do I fucking do?
Yeah.
Like I do I do the podcast? Do I do show? I don't want to fucking go tell jokes.
Yeah.
And I literally Dawn was here, put this on. I got dressed. I put on, a little suit shirt and little slacks. And I'm in my car on the West Side Highway just driving in the rain, cold rain, in traffic, going to a wake, thinking about my mom, thinking about my baby brother, my father. And I can't do it. I just texted Colin, I can't do it. I can't. I can't go to a wake because if it all comes out at Colin's mom's wake,
it's not.
They're like, did you guys
fair
date?
to everyone.
Why? Colin, were you banging my mom? What the hell's going on? What are you doing?
Like a mob wife.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm just like, please take me instead. I could feel I'm holding everything back.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to give it to the wrong people. I want to give it to Larry and my family and be, you know what I mean? And I just turn around and as soon as I couldn't breathe. I don't have I had anxiety where I was like what the fuck? And I'm like, am I dying? Please don't let me die. My mother will fucking jump off a bridge. Dawn might be like,
that secret life insurance policy.
I got this house and I finally have that firefighter down the street come over. Stop burning shit in the oven. I know she's fucking. I got cameras all around that house. I'm gonna catch that twat with somebody someday. I can't wait if I can go. Hey, what about this, you cunt? Just see her fucking ball. Anyways, I hope he's Mexican. I really do. People, you're racist. No, my fucking wife sucks a Mexican cock.
My wife's boyfriend is Mexican. Thank you very much.
My wife is cheating on me with a caravan. How dare you? How dare you?
The caravan is the code word for my wife's pussy. Actually, she's just sneaking them in through her pussy.
Yes. The wall is. So we. Yeah, it was. I turned around. I went back. I just went home. Went fucking home. As soon as I turned around, I felt the meat. I couldn't do it. I felt so bad because I wanted to be there for Colin, and but he understood, of course.
Of course, yeah.
And now I gotta go do this thing tomorrow, which is fucking.
It's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be terrible. Yeah, it's not gonna be fun, and it's gonna be worse because now he was the guy, and this house and money and. I don't get this. I wake and box and whole $20,000.
Yeah,
I don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
I called Dawn. I go, Dawn, we need to figure it out now.
Yeah.
I don't want you fucking. I don't want people going into debt. People.
Yeah,
not only did you just lose the love of your life, you losing financially now. You're going. Now you're fucked if you don't have, and they need people to not prepare.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they just bang them out. Fucking yep. And they upsell you like it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's an appetizer, entree, dessert. You want the icing? Get the cake. Get the ice cream.
Do I get the Vietnamese salad papaya, or do
you
I
want
get the
steak
duck?
on that?
No, get the duck.
Yeah,
That's $14. This is only $8.
Yeah. Mahogany tombs and shit like that. It's fucked up.
I don't know, dude. It's just whatever. So now it's, and you sit there and you're like, fuck. What you don't even, like, he's gone and it doesn't even make sense. Like the last time I talked to him, he was such a staunch Republican. And my mother is such a left-wing fucking liberal. And I would just talk with him knowing she could hear it.
Yeah.
And she would around 5 minutes in, she'd come in, you two fucking. And like I was just saying shit to piss her off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she'd come in, that doesn't matter. And she'd say something about like Trump. And I'd be like, Kennedy was a hoe. And she'd be like, her head would pop off. If you talked about John F. Kennedy, you call him just a womanizing hoe.
Nope.
Let me tell you something.
He was a little thought.
Oh, my mother would have fucking went down on him in front of my Catholic grandmother at church.
He was hot.
My mother would have gave him a hand job in church.
Fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for the Kennedys.
100%.
Yeah.
But fucking A, dude. So, anyways, this is just the beginning of it, I think. It's just going to be tough, It's like because if it happens later in life when you're both old, I think, she shouldn't have lost her husband. 62.
62 is young, man.
So young.
And he's such a great guy. He's the best. Solid fucking guy. Just the fucking best. And now tomorrow's going to be a fucking nightmare. But I had to get the fuck out. Dawn made me go boxing yesterday. I was hitting the bag. I was just fucking.
She's like, you got to leave for 2 hours at least.
Yeah.
For sure. Because she's cheating on you. It's no big deal. It's not.
No, we got it.
Yeah, no.
Just
Just kind of
we're not your audience.
Make sure
we didn't have to hit him. You didn't have to hit him over the head. We got it. We're in the comedy biz. We got it.
We pick up on social keys.
Yeah, you don't have to do eyebrows with us.
Yeah.
Wink,
I pulled a real finance on that one.
Damn.
My apologies.
Someone doesn't like the finances in at the cellar.
No, I love Ian. Oh,
Little
that.
Ian.
No, yeah, of course not. But
He's my boo-boo.
I love Ian.
You might be out, Stabby.
Yeah.
Stop. Are you in at the cellar?
Nope.
No.
What?
Nope.
Why?
No one's
know.
recommended him, or he doesn't have the balls to audition. I don't know.
What?
Which one?
I have the balls to
Are you good enough?
Yeah. Wow.
Are you?
Yes.
I mean, it's
am.
an honest question.
Yes, I am, Liz.
All right.
And the
Who's
people
gonna
that are
recommend him?
Yeah, I don't know. We got to get somebody.
You know?
Get somebody.
Who's stupid enough to do that?
Sorry. Let me text Ian. Hey, Ian, buddy. Sorry about what I said earlier on that podcast.
Maybe send Esty an email.
Do you know how fucking furious if he got in through Ian Finance? Do you know how furious he would be?
I would
my
quit comedy
God.
before I got in through Ian.
Oh my God.
Hey, man.
Just the rest of my life, Ian
Yeah,
being like,
yeah.
"Gotcha, buddy." Boom, shakalaka.
Oh shit.
Oh, boy.
Jesus.
That is a fucking nightmare.
Oh, that's hysterical.
That really
That's
is a
fucking
nightmare.
hysterical. Now I'm like, how do we make this happen? Oh, Ian.
I do love Ian though. He is the most hilarious person of all
That's like
time.
Brendan Sagalow getting me in at the summer.
Oh shit. Perfect.
Me
We
and
don't-
Feeney put in a good word for you, Bob.
Oh man, we have no ads, right?
No.
Okay, good. Anyway, you have a pin. What does a pin say?
It says, I like work. I can watch all day.
What?
It's a pin. I'm a big fan of pins.
Are you?
Why?
Yeah. Why do I like pins?
Yeah, why is it on the sweater? I don't know. Now it's annoying me. Why did you point that out? Fuck.
I
Between
like
that and the
pins.
dumb rings. I
Are
can't.
they called? What are they called? Buttons.
Yeah.
It's a button.
Yeah.
It's a button. I like
Ugh.
buttons. You're not a fan of buttons?
No.
I like a nice button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
lot
gave
of
someone
flair.
a Harrison Greenbaum button the other day. I
Is-
swear to God. I
Someone
found
has one?
Harrison, and I found it on the table, and I gave it to somebody.
Who'd you? Oh God.
I gave it to Brandon, the manager around the corner.
You sure? You didn't give it to T. Starts with a T.
No, I gave it to Brandon.
All right, whatever.
It's a fun little in joke.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I just didn't finish the joke.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
okay.
fine.
I bailed on it. I
It's
went
fine.
T.
Yeah.
I was about to spell, but then I really pulled the trigger
We're
on
done.
it. So anyway, yeah, it sucks about doing comedy this week is I got fucking 10 minutes on death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
It's like I got that whole thing about getting married and then dying, and it's like I'm gonna have to shelve it. I don't know. I'm not. There's no way.
You'll see.
You don't think so?
You'll see what happens.
You don't think it I don't know. I think that's interesting to bring that kind of the emotion to that kind of bit. I don't know.
I don't want to fucking cry. on
Yeah,
stage.
that'll be a little weird.
Here's
Yeah.
the problem.
That'll be a little weird. It's like, no, it's,
Yeah,
it's
you
weird.
know, my father's just.
Telling
that's
you.
that.
Telling you.
It comes in
That's
waves.
where you
Right,
get
right,
the
right.
Netflix
It's-
special.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
where it is.
I just gotta wear a fucking tight jeans and
Bobette.
Oh, please.
tuck in a
Yeah.
flannel,
Yeah.
Bobette.
Yeah, Bobette.
just
You're
get
crying for an hour. Yeah.
a bolo tie.
Yeah.
People,
Let's do
your
this.
40s
Yeah.
is just death. and then he made me take a
Every bit ends in tears.
I threw up his love. His love was on the
I threw up his love is great.
Yeah. Anyways, I want to read his obituary. You got that? My sister wrote this. Not to get too morbid, but I think it's kind of beautiful to the point. Can you read that? There we go. Ooh, so Borsetti Lawrence J, 62 of Marblehead, passed away at Mass General Hospital on November 25th, 2018. Larry had a long career in the hardware and home improvement industry, most recently as a regional manager at True Value Company. And before, I got to tell you this, True Value stepped the fuck up. He was working for them for a week.
Wow.
So he just got a new job with them, and the people there, insurance, I mean,
That's great.
what a great company. What a great people. So, True Value. Before that with Ace Hardware, Larry loved his work providing for his family, but his true achievements are at home with his wife and children who were his world. He loved to golf, watch old movies, and had a passion for music and cooking. Nothing brought him more joy than cooking for his loved ones. He loved sports, especially the Patriots football. From Boston, you got to throw the Pats up in every obituary.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he saw the Sox win another World Series.
Yeah.
And Brady threw another touchdown.
Gronk.
His greatest impact on those around him was his open, kind, and generous spirit. Absolutely true. He would drop everything to help another. Absolutely true. And he would do absolutely anything for his family. Absolutely true. He is survived by his wife, Kathleen Donlin Borsetti, his children, Caroline Borsetti, Andrew Borsetti, Lisa Kelly, Bobby Kelly, and his wife, Dawn Kelly. That's my wife. His grandchildren, Kristen Lawson, Mac Kelly, and Michael Brackman. His brother, Ronald. Wow, look at this. Ronald. All right, hang on. Don't scroll, you fuck. Thank you.
Yeah.
See, Mike would have never did that.
Yeah.
Mike would have scrolled, but then looked at me. I'm sorry. You were done. I just wanted to somehow become a victim, and then I'd be like, Mike, shut the fuck up. See, he just takes the hit and fucking goes right here, stupid. His brother Ronald, his late wife Terry. Yeah. Oh my God. Rick, Janet, Stephen, Linda, Thomas. And wife, Louise, what?
Louise.
Louise, yeah. His wife, family. I mean, look at all this
Such
huge
a big family.
Big family. Yeah. A funeral mass will be celebrated at Our Lady Star of Church, 85 Atlantic Avenue, Marblehead, on Friday, November 30th at 10 a.m. Where's the wake? There you go, right there.
Right.
Funeral home. Yeah, what does it say?
Visiting hours will be held in the Eustace and Cornell Funeral Home.
Eustace Cornell Funeral Home. That's 142 Elm Street, Marblehead, on Thursday from 4 to 8 p.m. Wow, that's a long wait. It's a 4-hour wait.
Yeah.
All right, I got to give that information out, too. We got to tweet the funeral home out and that stuff out. I'll just throw obituary out on my Instagram and everything. Anyhow, there you go. It's weird. You know, it's like
That's nice, though. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to the American Kidney Foundation. In
To
his
my
name.
sister.
Yeah.
my sister, who's
Yeah.
is in dialysis 4 times a week, still needs a kidney.
Jeez.
Definitely put that there, too,
It's
Mush.
this time of life, man. It's this time of life where it's just the 20s were awesome. I say it in my act all the time. 20s were awesome. 30s were fucking brilliant. 40s, it's very serious.
Reality.
And time is ticking, man. Fucking ticking. That's 10. It's 14 years away.
Yeah. That's nothing.
14 years goes by
It's a
like
blink.
that. I mean, it's a blink. September 11th was what? 17 years
Wow.
ago?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
17 years ago. September 11th. It's like it happened yesterday. Already new buildings up. Everything. We'll never forget, of course. But we did put new buildings up. Kind of forget that they were there because the new one is so nice. But, yeah, fucking crazy. Crazy. And then you know, it's fucking weird. So, I don't know what else to fucking say about it. Guys, can you help me out? Somebody chime in.
Yeah, I got you, Bob.
Thanks.
No, I got nothing.
It'd
But
be great
I'm
if you
so-
give you
I'm-
dates.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, we'll be at Long Island this Friday, 9:30 at the Huntington Young Cinnamon Arts Center.
What is that?
Cinema. What is that? The movie
What is
theater?
that?
It's a lobby of a movie theater.
Yeah.
So
It's
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you
really?
walk by Stav and you get the snacks, and then
Yeah,
Is
you
it really?
Yeah, it
yeah.
literally
That's
It's
like
you and
10 minutes away from
This is
my
what
mom's house.
this is what bugs me about the new generation of comedy. This is what really bothers me about social media. Because you look at Luke, that's a fucking cool gig, love it.
Yeah.
But back in
No,
the
it's
day,
not.
hang on, for him.
All right.
It's nearby the home. You know, it's a drive away.
it was just-
Ian will be at the cellar, but whatever. It's fine. He'll be at the movie theater.
But you look at that gig and you're like, what the fuck? How did you get the art cinema? In your brain, you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
he's doing the art cinema, and you don't know what it is.
Of course.
It's
Fucking
not.
movie theater.
It's a fight. They're throwing juju beads
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah.
Go see Black Panther in HD.
Yep.
And it's like, fuck me. You don't know. I sold out. Yeah, it's fucking 40 seats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do a fucking 500-seat improv.
Yeah.
6 shows. You cocksucker. You're doing a 40-seater in fucking Michigan.
Stavros is ripping tickets.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
they
like-
make more if you rip the tickets too.
You-
Yeah. They pay me the
Minimum
hourly
wage.
wage. Yeah.
Everybody's on tour. I love it. Everybody's on tour. Everybody's got a fucking tour date
Yeah. Best thing
poster.
ever.
Everybody's. That's when I did my tour. I'm like, I want to make fun. Everybody's on fucking tour.
It's
Everybody's doing
ridiculous.
shit. All you have to do is come up with a tour name
Yep.
and then
And
put
a
a
pretty
bunch
little
of-
poster.
Yeah.
Put some dates on it
I will
on your
be.
picture.
I will be announcing my full tour
Oh,
next
shut
week. So
up.
yeah.
He's gonna hit every movie theater on the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah. I'm partnering with Regal Cinemas to do all the lobbies in
Remember
America.
those movie passes? Yeah.
Movie pass will not be accepted.
Ruthless and toothless. The
That's
Stavros
right.
Halkias.
That's
Oh,
right, yeah.
Is that what it's called?
I've done that. Already. That was the last tour. It was Ruthless and
Oh.
Toothless. But thank you, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
Your head's in the right
Sounded
place.
familiar.
Yeah.
What's it called? What's
Huh?
the new tour called?
It will be called the But the Breakfast tour.
What's
It's
that
about
mean?
it's all that joke I have about the breakfast. They keep making fun of me about it on Cumtown.
None of us listen.
Yeah,
to your
I
act.
was like, I don't
I
know
haven't
what you're
seen
talking
your act
about.
in a year
I
and
don't
a
think
half.
I've ever
It's
seen
the
his
joke
act.
that I pander to try and fuck. Those,
Oh, the last joke.
The last joke. Yes, yes.
Nothing bugs me more
Yeah.
than how for women's rights he is, but his whole act is to get laid.
Yeah.
I mean,
literally.
Well, I think that's part of women's sexual pleasure. Is having
Your
is,
act?
is having sex with is potentially having sex with a man they hadn't considered before. There's there's sex to be found in all sorts of packages, whether they be round and toothless, or have abs or whatever.
Oh my god.
So yes, I would like to have sex. If anyone out there is listening and would like to have sex with me, please DM me.
He's a human Tinder.
Yeah.
His act is literally Tinder. It's just women while
It's
he's on
not
stage swiping
a good
left or right.
thing.
Oh,
It's my experience, Liz. I have
Stop
to be
it.
out there.
You're gonna end up being a Ruba Ray. Stop it.
No, I will not be a
No.
Ruba Ray.
Ruba Ray actually sent me some beautiful flowers too.
Yeah, he told me that's nice.
Yeah, it
That
was very nice of him. Very
Yeah.
nice of him. Well, yeah, that's good, man. You're on a tour.
Yeah, I'm playing some action. I'm at the DC Draft House the
House.
next weekend. That's
Where
a little
else?
club.
The DC Draft House, the one I play, or the theater?
The other one you play, the one in DC.
The box.
huh?
The
Yeah.
box. Yeah. What a
Mhm.
beautiful room.
Okay,
that is.
Yeah.
Black Circle
Okay.
Brewing Company.
And then
What
I'm at
the
Pecan
fuck?
Penny's, a barbecue restaurant in Columbus, the next day, the 14th.
Brewporium. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
I'm at Hilarities
Okay.
on Sunday. That's a club.
That's Sunday.
On Sunday.
That's not a. That's
Who
Sunday.
was there that weekend?
Yeah. Who's
Uh,
not doing Sunday?
Steve Byrne, I believe.
What do you
This is amazing. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Buffalo at what?
Nietzsche's.
What the fuck is
The
Owl Club?
Mm-hmm.
This is such
Lodge
bullshit.
room?
Lodge Room's real. Come on, that's a real place. Yeah,
This is just movie theaters,
Yeah.
brew houses. Give me a break.
Let me tell you something. If you love pinball, go
Yeah,
to Stavros.
I'll be at Aladdin's Arcade at East Point Mall.
Unbelievable.
He'll be doing stand-up next to the Crane Games.
His opening act is the Zoltar machine.
That was all right.
That was fun.
That's
fine.
He got what he deserved.
He trailed off on it.
I saw the disappointment in your eyes. when I started, and I was like, oh,
Because I had a
fuck,
good
I'm
one
gonna
with the fucking Crane Game, and then you
probably
did-
should have ended at Crane.
Yeah, Crane
no
Game,
big
and you had
deal.
Zoltar machine. You actually said it like Johnny Carson. Zoltar.
No, I don't know. I am trying to be I am trying to settle down and stop having sex with random people.
What?
I'd like to try. You were just
Don't
criticizing
Listen to
me
me.
for
Listen
being
No,
a
I'm not.
Ruba
Don't do
Ray.
it.
Huh?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Okay.
Yeah, don't do it. I'm
Don't
with-
don't do it. Protect yourself. Don't get anybody pregnant. Don't get shit on your
AIDS.
dick.
Sick.
Yeah?
Okay. Yes.
Please.
I'm clean, baby.
Well,
I'm
you
all
don't
set.
know that. I know you are, but you don't know who. And
Right.
you don't
You're
know.
fucking.
You don't know they're clean. You can't. First of all, you don't know they're clean until you get something.
Right.
Like, well, you're not gonna fucking go down there and see Unless
Yeah. With a magnifying glass.
yeah, and a
Excuse me.
black light.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to just check your warts. Is that an earlobe or a wart?
Oh my god.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful of that shit.
I'm careful.
Yeah, you're careful.
No,
you're not
like,
that
really
careful.
careful.
I actually
Careful.
felt I walked by where you fucked that chick on the grassy knoll.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was in Vermont, and I actually saluted it.
I would
Hey.
like, yeah, my goal is to have a bronze statue of me on all fours in that grassy knoll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you fucked a bitch in a park?
No,
Yes.
no,
a
no, no,
woman,
no.
Liz.
I'm sorry,
thank
you
very
fucked a
much.
nice,
yeah,
a
yeah.
very respectable young
Yeah,
lady in some public park?
I did, yes, because me and Bobby were sharing a hotel room, and there was I couldn't,
Where did she
he was
live?
snoring with her parents.
Oh my gosh.
Did I have my mouthpiece at that time? Or was
It was pre-mouthpiece, I
Oof.
believe. Yeah, it was tough.
Don
Sometimes
woke-
I could hear him through the walls when we had adjoining rooms. Yeah.
Dawn woke me up last night. No, 2 nights ago. She punched me. She goes, "Go to the other side of the bed." I was like, what? She goes, I was snoring so
It
bad.
sounds like someone's having trouble starting a lawnmower. When
Yeah, I had
Bobby's
to prop-
snoring.
I had to prop myself up like the Elephant Man, and then hold my mouth off, just so I wouldn't wake that bitch up. Stop fucking banging Mexicans all day. You won't be so tired.
She's busy.
That was a tour where you wouldn't close the door, right?
What?
You had like Instagram videos where you were leaving the door
Oh
open. when you
yeah,
were
I
leaving.
do have a problem with doors.
Dude,
shutting doors.
he's like my son.
I do
I'm
it
not even.
myself.
He's like fucking Max. Max just walks out of a house, just walks out and doesn't shut doors. This cocksucker would just. I literally went to. He would go try to get laid every night,
Of course.
even on my birthday when I was
All
alone.
right,
Oh,
I have
nice.
apologized at length for
Jesus
that one.
Christ.
And I'm,
On my birthday.
When will I ever get forgiveness, Robert?
Never. I'm
Never.
Irish. Worse than Jews.
Never?
Do you understand that? Like
Jeez.
Jews get a fucking guilt trip.
Yeah.
Irish
This is for life.
Irish mothers and grandma are way worse
Yep.
than Jewish. So no, you'll never,
Okay,
you'll never.
well,
Ever. But
I'm
so
hoping maybe
we're
one day.
we're never. We're sitting there. I would wake up in the middle of the night. The door would be just open to the hotel room, and I'm just like, what the fuck? One night I'm walking down. I walk by his room. The door's open.
What is
I
wrong
go
with
in.
you?
I don't know.
Sneak into his room.
Oh, perfect.
I stand over him.
Oh my God,
for
perfect.
around 20 minutes. Just over him. I could have
Yeah.
sucked his dick. I could have
That's where we
murdered
start.
him.
First thing that popped into your head, huh, Bob?
I was going to murder him, but then nobody wants to suck a dead fat guy's dick.
Yep. Mhm.
Pickling.
You got to get to the dick before the rigor mortis sets in.
What
Everyone
did you
knows
say,
that.
Michael?
Pickling.
What's that?
Pickling.
Oh, pickle.
Oh yeah, pickle. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you can't, there's no pickle. Oh.
Yeah, I have a
So
problem
yeah,
with
I
doors.
stood over him and then I scared him.
I
I've
was-
never. Oh
I
my
was very
god.
scared.
What did you screamed?
Yeah, I absolutely screamed.
Screamed and just to know that if he was going to be murdered, he would scream
Like a little
and
bit.
not
course.
fight back at all.
Well, I
Get
don't
in
know.
the fetal position.
Yeah, he went that way, and then he just looked at me and opened his mouth. That's his defense technique.
Just immediately get on my knees. Don't take my wallet. I just started sucking his fingers.
I'm like, dude, it's me. He's like, I knew I tasted ribs.
He wakes me up. I'm like, you're early. I thought on Craigslist we said, all right.
I do. Anyways,
Close the door, Stabby.
I will
Moral of the
close
story.
the door. Yeah,
I did
Close
beat
the
off.
fucking door.
I actually accidentally masturbated with the door wide open in Lafayette, Louisiana at a Holiday Inn. So
with
You're
me,
gonna get arrested.
no. Recently, yeah, I'm gonna
You're
get
gonna get arrested. You are. Accidentally.
accidentally. Mhm.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've fallen asleep naked. Like get up in the morning and fallen asleep naked, and then
hmm
Who's it?
Bobby is reading a text message.
sorry, dude. Can you? I don't know what that says. I got a million text messages since all this shit went
Yeah.
down.
Of course,
I
of
don't know,
course.
Anyways, I lie in my bed naked sometimes, and I
Mhm.
don't put the do not disturb sign on.
Oh, nice.
Hello.
Mr. Kelly?
I just I'm not naked, but I'll have like one cheek sticking out,
Sure.
like a little bit of a cheek. hello, hello. And one lady came in and just started cleaning.
Around you?
Really?
Yeah. And then I lied. I had a lie. But then I didn't want to do anything, so I had to lie there like I was dead.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do this. I just woke up and go, hey, just towels.
yeah.
Just towels.
In Cleveland, actually, somebody saw I didn't put the do not disturb sign, and a poor cleaning lady walked in on me eating pussy on all fours, like just looking into my asshole. It was a brutal one.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I felt bad. I tipped big time.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah. I
you
left her
better.
everything I made.
That was a
middling
quick, like,
that weekend.
Well, I had to go to church.
Yeah.
Confession, the whole night.
Yeah.
Oh, she had to touch every towel, like just fucking.
You know, she went in full hazmat.
You were eating girls' pussy. Now, is she facing the window? How does that work?
There was a chair. I don't know if you've been to the Hilarities. Old
hotel.
The old hotel.
First indoor mall in America.
Yes, the Arcade. Beautiful hotel.
Yeah, beautiful. Haunted.
And yeah, she was on the chair, and I was just, we just kind of impromptu pussy eating sesh,
Sesh.
Yeah, a little sesher, and and I was just like on all fours, and yeah, it was the girls was sort of facing the door.
Yeah.
Oh, so she actually was
She-
eye to
I think
eye
she
with
made
the
eye
lady.
contact
Yeah,
with her, yeah,
poor
yeah.
girl.
You just heard and then she immediately went away. So
Here's what bugs me about Hilarities.
mhm.
The guy who owns is great. Nick.
Nick, shouts
Great
out,
guy.
Nick shouts out to Sam.
Yeah. Fuck Sam. Who's Sam?
You like Sam the manager, Sam Klima.
I don't know. They made me an offer. I was like fucking 7. How many? It's like, dude, I can't do that many shows for that.
Right.
I was not doing it.
Yeah.
But this fuck works there one day on a Sunday. Why can't I just work a Sunday? Why do I got to work? Why do I have to work fucking?
Do you want to go to Cleveland on a
Yeah.
I
Sunday?
love Cleveland.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Love Cleveland. I do one day, one show. Fuck y'all.
All right, well, let's get rid of him.
Yeah.
And what date
Bump
is
me.
that?
Yeah.
What date was
Well, I
it?
just
And
don't-
let's look at your calendar and fuck it. I'm
bugs
sure
me.
we could work this
We
out.
want you there.
December
6
16th.
shows.
Yeah.
You got to do six shows,
You're open.
and then
You want to do it?
You want to bump me
Let's
at
call
Hilarities?
right now.
You don't want to do it for what I'm doing it for. It's not.
I mean,
good.
clearly it's not going to happen.
yeah.
He'll sell out. It'll be great.
I'll do a door deal.
Yeah.
Perfect.
One
on
show?
a Sunday?
I'll do a
Fuck
door
yeah.
deal.
You want to pop in at Pecan Pennies too?
Yeah.
No, that's a Friday.
They pay you in brisket at Pecan Pennies. Yeah.
So yes.
See a show. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You make
That is a
me-
great picture.
Do a
though.
Thank you.
picture.
Look, Stavi was made for now.
It's just,
Do you understand
Oh my
that?
God,
I know.
100%.
Stavi was so made
Look
for
at that.
Look,
I
what a,
can't.
God, where is he?
What a
I
handsome
can't.
devil.
That's the one I met. That's
Yeah.
who I met. I don't know him.
That's a very
Oh, what is
sensual
that?
man.
entertaining.
What is
Yeah.
that?
It's just me covered in
So
glitter.
I love that one.
Disco ball.
I love that
Yes.
one. That was beautiful.
I love that. I really.
Thank you. My homage to Flashdance.
Clearly.
We get it, stupid.
Clearly.
Well,
I-
it's an audio medium.
I just want to eat you. You look like a ham.
I know. I do look
Look
luscious
at that
there.
calf. Look at that big
Oh
calf.
my God.
Look at that dead toe.
Yeah.
Telling you,
We could have done without
Stavi's
that.
Instagram, it gives me life. It's one of my favorite Instagram accounts
Thank you.
ever.
Admit the
I
tooth
make
is cute there.
everybody. I make everybody
Thank you so much, Liz.
click on and double tap. Oh God, just too much.
I missed the Stavi Baby. The original was fucking
I know.
Yeah,
so.
it was great.
And they're all gone, right?
They're all gone. Instagram.
Wow.
We were on a gig together. Remember in Boston? We were
I
playing.
know, I felt so bad.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah,
What
I
are you
felt
gonna
so
do?
bad. Look at this, the tooth, the
Yeah,
dead
you got a
tooth.
nice tooth there.
That's dead.
That's a fake one, actually. That was taken with a fake tooth. You can't even tell.
I love that photo of you right there. That's the kid I
So
met.
sweet.
Yeah.
That's the kid I took
so
the honey pig.
long ago.
I was fatter when we went to Honey Pig.
You look so good right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at those. He's a
But
good-looking
he's wearing
kid.
a shirt.
I know. I am
Button
clothed.
down, yeah.
Don't know anything about the teeth. It's great.
Yeah, I'll tell you what Stavi is. He was meant to be fat.
Unfortunately, I believe you're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you were
Looks so
skinny,
cute there.
you'd be just a shit,
I know.
just a dumb comic.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but yeah.
I mean, probably. He's probably 100% right. But
I will never not be fat. I just want to be no titties,
Healthy.
no titties, maybe big arms, fat.
Yeah.
That
no,
kind of
you look
fat.
good like that, but you were meant to be fat.
Yeah.
Because right there, I think, is a good weight for you.
Thank
and
you.
you are meant to be a little fatty.
Yeah, let's get to 230.
Yeah, 230. What are you now? Don't talk about it.
Yeah, a wild amount. 280 maybe, 290.
A wild amount.
No.
Yeah. I carry weight in a strange way.
How old are you? How much do you weigh, Liz?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you hear that lie?
Yeah.
I really don't know. I don't know.
You ever been with a black guy?
3. Yes, I have. Plenty of times. Sure have. That makes my dad proud.
I know. See the security over at the fucking Pussycat. We know you have. You haven't had a white guy to fucking secure a comic fucking 10 years.
I'm equal opportunity, Bob.
Your pussy plays R&B when we.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. I want to thank the Patreon people too for not. No one has canceled since I've been going through this. Which I think they're waiting for after the wake.
Yeah. They're
Next
gonna
month.
give it a couple.
All right,
weeks.
I'm out. Well, that's the thing that sucks too is that you're trying to do all this promotion now because we have to do it, which it's just a different world.
Yeah.
When I came up, you were in the newspaper and you did news and you did local radio and that's all you did.
Right.
There was no social media. So you just made it on the club having a mailing list or some type of
Following of their own.
following where they said, look, we got blah, blah, blah. Hey, Becky, how are you? I didn't say hi to you. I'm so sorry. I meant to say hi to you, but we kept flowing. Nice to see you. She's the sweetest. And now it's this thing that you have to somehow it's figure out.
Well, the market's so flooded. I mean, this idiot's doing a fucking show in a movie theater. It's not just like one club in every town and that's it. It's now, you have a show in a parking lot. So it's, you really have to find your market.
Well, there's a million comedy things going on every fucking weekend in
Yeah,
every town.
everywhere.
Now.
Yeah.
There's so many comics. That's why it's like I'm almost, it's like, and then shit like this happens and life becomes absolutely real.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're like, what the fuck am I doing? And then how do you go back to it? I don't know how to go back to Instagram story without being disingenuous or a phony. I don't know how to go back there and go, hey guys, I'm fucking check out this guy's walk. You know what I mean? Oh, this barbecue's fantastic. Give a shout out to fucking Nuckies. I don't fucking know.
Yo, listen, there will be a time where you want to shout out a barbecue restaurant again, Bobby. I am confident in that. You will get out of this
Sometime
grief.
next week.
Yeah.
You'll
and
have
you will
a
be
great-
mainlining barbecue
Yeah.
sauce before you know it, pal.
Pecan pennies.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
I do, yeah.
It's like I was having fun with it a little. Twitter was dead in my world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God. Just dead because it does nothing. No one ever came in. Hey, I saw it on
read
Twitter.
that tweet.
Yeah.
I like to do my Brian Regan with, I saw you on Twitter. Hey, Wayne. I love Brian Regan.
Yeah.
Sorry, I still read it on Twitter. And I saw it. It was good. It was perfect. It was just enough. It was a photo with no letters. And where you're going to be. And that's it. That's why I like it. Is that a good Brian Regan?
Gnome's coming up.
Not bad.
Gnome's coming up.
Yep.
Oh, that should be good. Let's talk about dead dads. So, anywho. Yeah, it's stop panicking, Mike. Sit
Yeah,
down.
I know. Mush just broke into
when
a
he-
cold
yeah,
sweat.
when he gets here-
It's gonna be great.
Oh, the owner of all fucking.
Da, da,
Why'd you tell him?
da.
Stop moving chairs, you
Guys,
fucking Mexican.
No, this is great. I like this.
Stop moving.
is
Now that
great.
it's in his way. Now it's in his way.
But he should be here in between Button Boy and Stavi.
Yeah, put
That's where he needs to go.
He's thin
Yeah,
enough
that's
to
where
go over
Mike
here.
is.
You stay right there. All right, you don't have to. Oh, there
See?
he is. Sit over here, right here. Right here. What? What?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, she is working. She's working, helping your friend.
That's right.
So, sorry. I'm sucking your guts.
Oh,
Stavi.
Stavros, Jesus Christ.
Just pass him the chair. Pass him your chair.
It's an IQ test, and he failed.
That's it, Stabby. Now you're really never getting in
Oh,
this club.
bummer.
Did you see his?
That's the end.
Did you see his face?
I should have known. Yeah. How we doing? Toothless.
He's literally the poster boy for dumb.
Noam really likes Ian. Did we mention that?
I love Ian.
Mm-hmm.
Ian
He's
who?
my guy.
Ian Finance.
Are you making fun of Ian?
Absolutely
making fun
not.
of
We're
Ian.
making fun of Stavros.
But me more. So yes.
Why? You really love Ian, huh?
No. It's hard to know my audience.
Can you put my thing up for the fucking show? Instead, what are you, a fucking fan?
Yeah, we're doing the.
Just get my stuff up. No, my face. At least put the show up. Don't
Yeah, come on.
fucking Jesus.
You're blowing
Christ.
it, a Brucey.
Anyways,
There we go.
Oh, nice.
anyways, no, I'm kind of sad, Noam.
Nothing. Nothing.
Because of your personal tragedy, or
I'm kind of sad that it made me sad that all my friends call me except for one.
me?
Yeah,
Because I haven't talked about podcast.
I don't know why. It
Yeah,
really made
yeah.
me sad because you're right down the street from me. You've been through
You
this,
can call from anywhere in the world.
but you're right. I mean, I was sitting there going, gee, I haven't heard from Noam, and I was like, I wondered why. Maybe
Yeah,
in
it's not.
my
It's
head,
not,
I was.
it's
Maybe,
not. It's not because I didn't think of it.
why was it?
I considered it for hours. I just didn't want to.
Can I tell you what
I'll tell you why.
Can I tell you why I think first?
Yeah, sure.
And this is what I came up with to save our friendship.
Oh, Jesus.
Because you, number one, you went through your father had passed away, and you don't want to. It's a very touchy subject with you. And number two, you don't like me that much.
The latter.
There's a little bit of truth to both. No, when my father died, I didn't really want all the phone calls.
Yeah.
And I didn't know your father. Is your father?
You've met him a bunch of times. He's at the barbecue every year. You've literally met him 5 times.
Well,
And I had you to listen to my dad, Larry, and you're like, hey, how you doing? And you were like, this is Noam, the owner. Saying, hey, Noam, how you talked?
I don't remember. I don't. But if I met him, I met him. I never.
I'm not saying he had a lot of
yeah,
charisma.
but
I'm just saying.
no, but I didn't. If I met him, it couldn't have been
Yeah,
more
yeah.
than hello.
Yeah.
Not even a single sentence between us.
No, you guys talked. You've talked.
All right.
You literally sat down and
Oh,
talked.
Jesus.
Literally, it was just you, my mom.
And
then
it was Thanksgiving time, and I remembered how 2 Thanksgivings ago you canceled at the last minute because you got a better invitation, and no, that's not.
Louis invited me.
No, I just actually
Good
just.
invite.
And I did Thanksgiving with him the year before.
Right,
And
sure.
it was all right.
It's okay.
Not everything
Didn't
was
like the
home-
spread.
It's okay.
Not everything was homemade. Let's just put it that way. Some of the stuff was ordered.
It's okay because this year I was invited to Louisiana. No,
How was that
and
lonely
I-
Thanksgiving on a boat?
And I figured I would see you in person. I feel like I don't know. I just was like, what am I gonna call Robert and say, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. And it's like he's talking to everybody's family. Is this? I figure like people like Colin and everybody and Colin's mother. And it's like I don't know.
Let me ask you one question. This will make it all go away.
Yeah.
Did you text or call Colin?
Of course.
Wow.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's Colin Quinn. No, I haven't called Colin either. Maybe I
You haven't
should.
called fucking Colin?
I'm gonna call him now.
Are you kidding me?
He's
You
here
haven't
tonight.
t-
You'll see him tonight.
Let me say something. This is what you need to.
No, I wanted to see you both in person.
Well, listen. How about if you didn't? What if something happened? What if, God forbid, something happened
What do you mean?
and you never got to see Colin or me? What if I went?
Jesus.
I would
Christ.
call Dawn. Is that what you're getting at? I
Call
would.
Dawn.
You
Chain
don't,
of
fuck, you don't
command.
call Dawn. I already got issues with Dawn.
At a time when she's vulnerable.
Financially and emotionally. Dawn, I got this new club. It's in Vegas. I could ship you and Max out there like it's casino.
No. As a matter of fact, even Liz said she was sending. We're gonna
Liz?
send flowers,
Yeah.
And I said, okay, but I said, even flowers to me seemed so perfunctory,
What? Really? You gonna pull that word?
It seems so rote. Like, you said flowers.
Rogue? I know rogue.
Rote.
Rote.
Oh, rogue. Oh, you went with another word.
Yeah.
I think as I'm getting older, I'm just becoming very like averse to being like to these kind of social, like this is how you have to handle this, what you have to say, whatever it is, and you have to have these kind of conversations that are imposed on you that may not even be that pleasant for either party.
Yeah.
But if you don't do it, they think that you don't care. But of course I care. I just figured I would see you in person.
Well, I think you're right about that. I feel the same way. I mean, it's a lot of repetition, and I wasn't calling anybody back or talking to anybody because I felt you feel like a phony when you repeat the same thing over and over again. Because when you talk, I talked to maybe 4 or 5 people, and that was it because I didn't want to just repeat myself and have to, because after you get desensitized to it.
Yeah.
When you first tell it what you're feeling, it's real, and then after 5 or 6 times, you're kind of reciting a play. So I understand that, but you do. I mean, I wasn't sad or mad or at all, but I was wondering. I was like, there's got to be something up with him, some reasoning behind it. You know what I mean? Because you are.
I just figured
one of my friends.
I figured I'd see you very soon, and I would speak to you then.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. I mean, we definitely would see each other, but I was wondering where it was. But you're right. It is something about it. As you get older, it's. I mean, like to go, like even go to the wake, Colin's mom's wake. I was like, I just can't do these. I can't do 2. I can't go. I was telling them, first of all, I have a lot I'm holding back, and you kind of hold it back for that moment. I think the wake. Or the funeral is that moment. More so the funeral, I would say. When the wake to me is freaky. I don't really like wakes. I hate wakes. I don't like being there for 4 hours because by the end of it, you are desensitized to what's going on, and you get to see the person. That freaks me out. The church, once a couple of people go up, and say some stuff about that person, usually emotional, and then you go to the cemetery. But
do you know? I went to Colin's mother's funeral, and they wouldn't let Colin give a eulogy.
Yeah, they just didn't want him to stutter through the telephone.
They wouldn't let him do it.
That's terrible.
Why?
They said that they don't do it at that church. The pastor wouldn't let him do it. Yeah.
Because probably people have fucked that up.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
advance it, like read it, approve it, something.
But people probably have yelled shit and said shit and flipped out. Something happened to where they were like, we're not doing that anymore. You know what I mean? It is crazy, but
that's wild though. It's a funeral. That's your chance to say goodbye.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
He wanted to say?
Yeah. He had something prepared. He worked the night before on it, had prepared, and that morning we're like, no, the pastor won't allow it.
What?
It's crazy.
Yeah. And he said he had a mustache like the what's that movie with Kevin James, the mall one?
Oh, Paul Blart.
Yeah, he had a Paul Blart mustache, the priest.
He did. He 100% did.
That's brutal.
And he had a weird accent, too. I couldn't figure out where he was from.
Really?
What kind of person who goes into the religion business doesn't let somebody say I mean, you're supposed to be there to comfort?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it illegal for a priest to have a mustache?
It really did look like that. 100%.
What the fuck? Yeah. That's just
100%
weird.
100% look like that.
If I saw a priest with that mustache, I'd be like, give me another.
He looked like Smithers from. He really did.
Imagine a priest with just like a
in
goatee,
the robe and
mutton
like
chops. A soul patch priest would be incredible.
God help me.
Yeah, the whole thing is a fucking weird. You had a sit shiva, right?
I didn't do it.
Why?
It's the same thing. I just didn't do it.
What did you do?
I did nothing. I went on with my life. I did. I don't like people telling me how I'm supposed to do it.
Explain that, because that's interesting to me. You don't like people telling you how to do what? Grieve?
Yeah, it's like.
Did you cry when your dad died?
Of course I cry. What am I? Of course I cry, but
well, you are a little bit. I'll finish that sentence. A little bit. You are a little bit.
Yeah, I cried and I grieved, but like I had to sit home and I just didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
No, it is weird. The conventions that you have to go through grieving, and I think the viewing is the weirdest one because it's like those aren't even people. Some of those people didn't make the cut for the funeral. So it's like these just weird like acquaintances that you have to pretend you care about. You know, especially when you're grieving, you don't want to see some like guy that barely knows. You know,
But the body thing, and then the casket, and then there's another chamber you have to buy, and then the hole, and the digging, and the thing, and it's a lot of money and a lot of stuff, and it's like it's for something like if you went to church every Sunday, I would if you but if you don't even practice the religion.
Yeah,
and you have to be buried in that religion because I don't know. I don't get like I don't want to do that. I want to
Do you
find
know what
another
you
one.
want?
I think I want an easy. I want a financially low responsibility on my death. I don't know what it is, but I told Dawn today I want to find something that doesn't smash her in the gut when I leave. Whether $1 million, I mean, look, if I'm a multi-millionaire, I'm like ninth season.
Sarcophagus.
I'm gonna. I'm just gonna have a black stallion.
You want to be buried alive?
And I want.
I'm buried alive in there. With
I want
you.
the original
White mausoleum.
I want the original Rocky statue in front, and I want those steps built too.
Yeah.
And I want a picture of NOAM just like this. Who cares? I don't care.
A mildly annoyed gnome.
Yeah, mildly annoyed. Why do I have to come? So what? He died. Of course he did. Look at him.
What a shock.
Oh my God.
You really don't have to prod him too much, do you?
Yeah, so I didn't, but and actually, I think I played on stage the night that my father died.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you find? Was there a? Because it seems like for me, it's hitting me in waves. Like I'm fine. Like my mom is. It's bad. It's really bad. You know, and I know for Ava it was really bad too. You know, that's what gets me. Is that like I? You know,
Now, this is your stepfather, not
yeah.
your stepfather. Does that matter?
Nah, not really. I mean,
That's a yes.
not really. He's been there for over 30-something years.
Yeah, but are we just talking about anything? Like we can really talk frankly on this show?
It's my show,
Right.
and it's your house.
No, because
Yeah.
you know I've had step relationships, and I don't know if it affects the same, basically like the same center of the brain that the actual birth relationship does. It's a step relationship at some point is just like a really, really, truly close relationship with someone who cares about you, which can be a devastating loss.
Right.
It is not your parent.
I understand that, but for me, you know, on this, he is. When I look at things about me and Max and what type of father I am, he's played a part of that, a big part of that, like the backyard stuff, the outdoor stuff, the you know, the way I treat. There's a lot of him in me that he gave me from when I wasn't receiving it, when I was drinking and being a punk, but he gave it to me anyways, and it stuck. He really tried to be my dad at a time, like I told the story at the beginning of the podcast. He was almost a day short of being that, you know. But then he never gave up on me. I mean, he was there countless times at the courthouse, countless times at the police station. He never, ever, ever, ever was not there for me when he shouldn't have been, because he stepped into this thing. He stepped into my life exactly when I went bad. Up until then, I was a really great kid. You know, I just got that abusive fuck in the middle, and he stepped in right when I went south.
What age is that?
That guy stepped in at like kindergarten to 5th grade, and then he stepped in around 6th grade, and so he is. I understand what you're saying, and it's weird for me because he stepdad or dad. I call him dad, you know, because you know he was my dad. That's what I had.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sorry, Nicholas. I have a stepson, and he calls me dad, but I don't know that when I die, it will affect him the same way it's going to affect Mila and Manny and the other one.
Yeah.
You
know what? No, he's got a lot.
No.
He doesn't connect to the kid until they go, Dad, I love you.
No.
I really believe that, by the way. Men don't connect right away to their children. It takes time.
Well, I connected to the first one right away because that's very emotional.
Right.
But you're right. The other two, they're the longer period. But anyway, so I would be. I mean, I won't be there to see it, I guess. But I would not. It would not surprise me if it doesn't have quite the same. It's not. He won't be really upset about it. But I don't know if you hooked it up to like a machine that can measure all the different areas of the brain. And I don't know if it would be the same picture as it will be for the children that I'm actually their father.
Yeah.
That's just my suspicion about human nature.
I mean, my baby brother and baby sister, from the day they were born and they still live there. One of them still lives in the house. So, I mean, they were there every day. Yeah. And I went rogue at fucking 13. I haven't been back really since. So, I mean, and I've lived in New York with my family for 16, 17, 18, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, there is some type of separation, but you still, he's inside of me. He gave Nicholas, whether you know it or not, there's things about you that you gave him that will reveal themselves later in his life. Not now, but probably in his 40s when he has a family. When you have to, how am I going to do this? All of a sudden, stuff that you taught him is going to be in him, and it's going to come out. It's just going to flower.
Like when he doesn't call his good friend when their parents die.
Well, I got.
He'll be emotionally distant someday too. Yeah.
Well, it was like in my head. I'm like, I'm not gonna. I shouldn't call him.
Yeah. Like that'd be hilarious. Hey, Noam, what's up with you?
I'm having a hard day. Yeah. What happened? Oh, Vegas. I mean, I got this. All right. Well.
Waiting for him to ask. He never asked. All right, Bob, gotta go.
Literally, like right down the street.
No, that's what Liz said. She was up here doing your podcast. Yeah. That's why I came out, because I wanted to see you. But I'm sorry.
Well, no, you don't, man. I think that the deal is you got to go. That's the one deal, and we've made it such a ceremonial thing. The only thing that sucked about this one is that it just happened like that.
Yeah.
When somebody's dying, when they're in their 80s, when they're older, whenever that is, and you have that time and you see them kind of slip away, you kind of deal. When someone goes in the hospital on a Sunday and they're gone Monday, and they're just not, that's a shock. It's a fucked up thing.
Yeah, you never have time to make peace with
You don't know. It's not coming, and he's not supposed to go. It's 62.
Of course,
you know what I mean? It's not supposed to happen. So that's the fucked up part about it. And I do think that everybody deals with, grief or whatever, people leaving in a certain way. I have no problem with that. I don't have and he's absolutely right. How many times can you say the same fucking thing? And tomorrow, but and then you hear it from people too. Like, I just, I care. Like my mom, my little sister, my little brother, I give them, these two kids are so strong too. Cause my mom is a mess. Like Ava was probably a mess when this happened, right? Yeah. For a long time.
She was impossible. Yeah.
I don't know if I was. That's a word you'd probably use off the podcast. I mean, we're literally underneath her, I think, bed right here. So maybe
she's still a mess.
Yeah,
she's still a mess. About 10 years, 12, 13 years.
She
later.
wrote me such a beautiful little Instagram message to me personally. Really made me feel good.
Right, but that's Ava. Okay.
No, I'm not saying.
That's how she is.
No. I'm not saying like you was. Maybe use your big words for something positive.
She writes it. Write that for anybody. To be honest, the woman feels for the world.
She does. 100%.
She wrote something to Stavros because of his tooth.
Yeah. We're still mourning.
Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad that you came up. I'm glad that you do have emotions. I'm glad.
You're right what you said about Irish and guilt. I believe you now, Bobby. You will never forgive me.
Irish guilt. Irish guilt is way worse than Jewish guilt.
Oh wow, this is a real battle right here.
I really believe so. I mean, I know that Jewish mothers have Irish mothers and way worse than fucking Jewish. Absolutely, I believe that full-heartedly.
You could be right.
I think so. Way worse. My mother has shit on me. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's so subtle.
Yeah.
And Liz with the Jewish mom, it's right in your face. Irish ones do it passive aggressively. It's a buildup. How you doing? Oh, that's great. Oh, all right. Did you hear that Mrs. McGreevy? Yeah, she passed. And then all of a sudden you're into some shit. Remember, you didn't do it. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
End of the conversation every time. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go. All right. I'm just saying. And it's like, Anyways. All right. Well, there you go. I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think that was a good podcast.
Yeah.
We've learned a bunch of things.
Sure.
We did.
We learned that it's $4,000, $42.55.
Who is
Fix
this?
a
Give me
fucking
this
tooth?
information. I would love to
It's
go
called
get it
Any
fixed.
Dentist.
Yeah.
I don't trust dentists. That's the thing.
buddy, what do you mean?
Clearly, you're missing
Yeah,
a fucking tooth, dude.
Yeah, we don't trust,
I don't know if you know a
you
good
don't
one.
trust toothpaste either.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
No, it was actually, you know what?
Don't say it. This is not
Dude,
the time
that-
or
All
place.
right, yep, all right. I cracked my... it was a
Not the
chicken
time
wing.
or place.
I didn't say from where. I didn't say, yeah.
You
Stavros,
cracked it-
you'll never work here. You will never work
Stavros
here,
doesn't work
Stavros.
here.
Yeah, he doesn't, what does he care?
Enough with me already.
Yeah. I didn't bring it up
You
for the
can't
record.
open up to
no.
me. At least you can help him.
Wait, he's not allowed to plug a gig at another club? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Different story. We'll talk about it later.
I don't want to hear it.
I do too.
I cracked...
You're never going to
it
work
wasn't.
here.
I didn't say it was the fault of the place that I. Let's say in theory that I had.
Let's talk about
chicken
your
wi-
lack of dental hygiene before we
Sure.
start with this.
The more she doesn't want you to say it, the more I really want to hear it.
I already had a fucked up tooth to begin
Okay.
with. I
No,
will
no,
say
thank you.
that
It was black.
Precursor.
it was
Bring up a
It was
picture of his
dead.
old tooth.
it was not looking
He had a
good.
dead tooth.
It was
And
dead.
I had
Yeah.
it. And I was about to go to the dentist.
Yeah, he had the mouth of a lot lizard.
Why are you changing the subject? I want to hear why it is that you
I
won't
was-
work
look
here.
at his tooth. Right
Oh no,
there.
that's not. Yeah, that
That's
doesn't
dead.
look good.
It's a good
dead.
tooth.
No, thank you.
Ugh.
That's dead. That one,
Appreciate
the
it.
brown one.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that it's brown.
That's dead.
It's not a good tooth.
You can get those bleached. You don't need to pull it out.
Well, I cracked it. I was opening for Mark Norman here he was at the Fat Black, and I had free my favorite wings in the city, by the way. Comedy
Why
Cellar
can't you work here?
wings.
Why will you never work here? Why does she say you're never going to work here?
Oh no, because I cracked my tooth on a Comedy Cellar chicken wing. That was the wing
That's how he lost
that
his tooth.
stole claimed
yeah,
my tooth.
and he's
And he's
yeah,
suing
trying
you.
to
Yeah.
blame.
He's actually
There's
looking for
litigation
30
going on right
he's
now.
looking for-
Yeah.
He's suing you for $4,055
for the new tooth.
Or all of Ian's spots. Either one, yeah. Whichever works better.
Everybody's mad at Ian. Everybody's mad at Ian. He got in. Ian's been in the city for 2 weeks.
I didn't get it. Nikki Glazer
Yeah.
recommended him.
Yeah. Who's
No, I
going to
love you.
recommend Stavy?
I'll recommend him right now.
Thank you.
To Esty?
No.
Oh,
I'm not using my cloud cover with that. Ruining that.
Just checking.
Robert, that's fat, toothless bastard.
Yeah,
Just
but of
checking.
course, after you get your tooth fixed, we should absolutely.
All right, listen. Stavros, what do you got, Stavros? let's go to NOAM first. Comedy Cellar Vegas. Go there. We're promoting this. Look at this lineup this week. Now, here's this is the
Oh, with Owen
Comedy
Smith, so
Comedy
good.
Cellar Vegas, the only club in Vegas to ever do this. This is what happens in Vegas. They get a crappy MC. I mean, just I'm sorry, but that's it. A middle act that is selling more merch
Hate
than
it.
fucking as seen on TV, and then they get an okay headliner to come in, and some of them are great, some of them are okay. This is what Comedy Cellar does. They get the lineup at the Cellar in New York City. Okay, the best. And they send it out to Vegas. Look at this right now. You got MC Mark Cohen every week. He banged Sarah Silverman. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what it says. It says he was on the Sarah Silverman show. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, who didn't?
Stavros. But he's working on it.
I mean, of that generation.
Dan Natterman, Kathleen Dunbar, Rocky Dale Davis, and Owen Smith are there this week. It is an amazing show.
Yeah.
They gutted the room. They got rid of it, and they replicated the Village Underground. They made it the same way. The sound, the ceilings, the stage. It is the hottest room in Vegas. It's the hottest room Vegas will ever see. You don't believe me? Go and see a show there.
We had a good time.
unbelievable. I can't. We got to book me back there. I got to go.
Yeah, we need
We're gonna
to
get Colin.
get an. Oh,
We got to
yeah.
get Colin, Keith, and Voss and Norton. That'd be a
Oh,
great
that'd
show.
be great.
We should do that. Well, we get Stavros. Let's get Stavros there. Can we book
Let's go.
Stavros?
Absolutely.
Let's get Stavros there. Stavros and Ian, whoever does better. works the
It'll be
club.
like Survivor.
So go right
one
now.
stays in Vegas, one comes home.
Comedy Cellar Vegas right now. Go there and also go to my Patreon. You guys have that? No, of course not.
Oh,
Robert
jeez.
Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. No, what's your podcast?
Uh,
Live at the Table,
Live
right?
at the table.
Yeah.
And live from America.
How
That's
is it?
two.
How is that going? Why
My-
did you
my-
shake your head on Live from America?
No, I didn't mean to. Well, how's my podcast going?
Yeah, how's it? What was the last guest you had on?
The last guest was Dahlia Lithwick, the Slate magazine head legal correspondent.
What happened? What was she on for?
It was good. We were talking about stuff going on in the news, legal issues.
Yeah. What about the Louis stuff? Is that all that stuff over now?
There's always a new Google alert comes up on my
Yep.
phone about some new mention
Every
about Louis at the
day.
Comedy Cellar.
Yeah, some
Really?
actress just said something about it.
Yeah.
And the people that let him on was responsible for. It kind of threw you under the bus, not you.
Yeah, the gatekeepers need to be
Yeah,
held
the-
accountable.
The gatekeepers. What is the gatekeeper? What the fuck is that?
I don't know. And each excuse kind of fades away. Like at first, as we remember, there was a comedian where it's too soon. It should have waited a year.
Yeah.
Remember? Okay, it's been a year now. Like, okay, he started early, but
Yeah,
I guess now it's a year. No, they're not going to stop. And then it was that you can't ambush people. You need to put them on the lineup. So we put him on the lineup, and of course that got
Drama.
protests. for sure.
One.
But-
Two.
Two.
Well, two, but really one.
Two, but a lot of bad press.
Yeah.
A lot of bad press.
Well, I mean, it's so funny. Trump says fake news, and people are like, that's bullshit. It really is. News
it
is
really is
garbage. It is fucking. You know what I watched the other night? Local news. I was like, wow, that's just what happened today.
Mm-hmm.
It was so down the middle. No opinions, no nothing. There was a fire on Broad Street.
Yeah, the most local news.
Yeah, the snow, and the Celtics won, and that was it.
Right.
It's like the news is garbage now, fucking garbage. So is he coming back down? Is he been in lately, or is
Yeah, he comes like
He's here this week,
does 3-4 sets a week.
No.
at least.
Wow.
She's excited.
Why? You saw Louis? Talk to the microphone. We're on a podcast. What do you think?
I got to see.
Oh, really? Do you know
You have
need
to be more
those?
specific.
Well, Liz can give you a heads up.
Really? Was it great?
It was so good.
Was it funny?
Oh, you
Yeah.
did see him. He was
Really?
funny.
He was like beaming coming off stage. It was great.
Really?
When was this? Recently or last
a
couple
few
days?
ago.
A few days ago. yeah.
Monday,
Yeah,
Sunday,
I
or
heard,
Monday.
I heard he had some very good sets this week.
Yeah,
How-
he did. He had
how
really
was
good
the,
sets this week.
He's a great comedian.
Yeah.
It sounded all new.
He's
It
great.
was
I
amazing.
really think he's great.
It's some new and some old. He's reworking some old stuff.
Yeah.
New stuff. What
That's
was it?
awesome.
Monday. What day is today? Monday. He had even like really new, like right out of the notebook stuff that I had never heard.
I'm going to
which is
actually
great.
spread a rumor that he's stealing my jokes, and that's
Okay.
how I'm going to become famous.
But we have like we
good
lose
strategy.
like I don't know 10 people a week walk out.
Probably.
Yeah.
At the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
When he
mean,
goes on.
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting because the policy is that you can leave, right? So if we put him on last, people are more likely to leave because they've already seen the show
The
they
whole
came to
show.
see.
Yeah.
If we put him on like third,
Yeah.
people they grin and bear it, and
Yeah.
then they stay for the whole
Mhm.
show.
I love it if it was the same fat 10 people every week just eating all kinds of food and
Oh,
chicken
yeah.
wings.
That
Wait.
when we put him on the lineup.
But wait, I have to say, but there is one thing that's happened more than once, and it's the best,
Oh God.
which is the women leave and their boyfriends stay.
Yeah.
And the
True.
Imagine that
and the
argument.
women
It's
are
true.
outside furious.
And their boyfriends are there like
we
high fiving each other.
we need a camera outside.
Oh,
We need to collect videotapes of her on her phone going,
No, he's in there right now. No, Mom, I said let's leave, and he said no. I can't leave. He's my ride home.
can you imagine? I mean, can you imagine?
Oh, the fight
Brutal.
that night.
Yeah.
Unreal.
is there anything better as a stand-up comic when that happens? When you're on stage and you see her just get up and him stay?
Oh,
Is there
It's
anything better when
unbelievable.
she's not laughing and he's
Dying.
hysterically laughing and he keeps nudging her? Come on. And she's like, Get off me.
Miserable. Yep.
Makes me
And you know,
happy.
there's so much misinformation about the whole Louis thing out there, and I had this urge to want to correct it all the time. It's just disgusting. They write, these are journalists. They went to graduate school, and they have no respect for precision. Like little adjectives, you know, whether there was consent, wasn't consent, what he admitted to doing, what he didn't admit to doing. They don't give a shit. It's just it's all about clicks.
It's all about clicks now.
Yeah.
It's all about getting clicks, you putting a little thing up. Look, I told you, we did that with Voss one night.
Oh, that was amazing.
When Nikki Glazer went up, and you know, she's dirty, whatever, very funny. And she goes up and murders in front of this very young crowd. A lot of young girls.
It was a late show on a weekend in the underground.
Table of girls buckled over it.
Yeah.
Just come in the throat. It was hilarious. Voss goes up. He's not even that dirty. Me and Keith sat on one side of the room. He sat there and we're going, oh.
Turned the entire room. Slowly.
Listen, me and Liz were over on the thing.
It was unbelievable.
A table of girls. One of the girls looked at us and went, why is he doing this?
Someone in the back of the room went, what's happening?
It was a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Really?
Me and Keith did it. We turned the
best
whole
was
room
when
on him.
you two split up, and
Yeah.
then Keith was on one side of the room. You were on the other.
We got the whole crowd just going, nah. Wasn't even dirty.
It was
Mildly offensive. We go, oh.
Well, have you watched this guy Darren Brown on Netflix?
No.
Oh my God!
What is it?
It's this. He's I guess
Pay attention. Don't listen. Darren Brown, Netflix. You asshole. Mike?
D-E-R-R-E-N.
Everybody gets starstruck around you. Why?
I wish my wife would. Anyway,
want to try some pickling with?
So
with Mike
this is the push. So this guy, he started as a magician, and he's a hypnotist, and he does these specials where there's one subject, and everyone else in the whole scenario is an actor, like 60, 70 people.
Yeah.
Very, very elaborate functions with speakers and waiters and waitresses and cooks, and everybody's an actor.
Yeah.
And there's one guy that they're is the subject. And in the end, in this one, The Push, they see whether they can get an average everyday person to commit murder.
Holy shit.
To commit murder.
And I bet you they can, right?
I don't want to give it away.
Why? We don't care.
You really want me to spoil it?
Well, it's not a spoil.
All right, I'll say 3 out of 4 people actually push somebody off a rooftop.
Yeah.
Thinking they're killing them.
Well, that's yeah.
You have to, and even though I've spoiled it for you, you can still, it is the most amazing thing I have ever seen.
Well, you didn't spoil it because we don't know how they got him to do it.
You have to watch this.
Well, there's that famous psychological experiment, with
Milgram.
Yeah, the Milgram experiment, where it's like they get people to just basically they would rather not a person they know be a little annoyed at them than just kill a person they don't know.
Yeah,
it's
they're shocking people.
It's crazy.
And then he does another one, which is the kind of answer where he gets a kind of a bigoted guy who was really like a Trump anti-immigrant guy to see if he'll take a bullet for a Mexican. So there's like two sides of it.
So no, they won't.
But
Sorry to spoil it. I haven't seen it, but no.
0 for 5.
The answer is yeah.
But the one
shoots the Mexican. He pulls out a gun and actually shoots it himself
every time.
Yeah.
And then puts a fence up.
Walls in his body.
Literally goes to Home Depot and starts building a fence around him.
The taking the bullet one is less compelling, although there is one scene there where he starts crying, which is pretty stays with you. But where you're seeing somebody push the person off a rooftop. It's like, wow. Everyday person.
It's funny that they can do that with one little article, one little paragraph can set a bunch of people down a fucking road, and they don't even know what they're doing. I've been watching a lot of where people are protesting, and someone will walk up to them and go, "Do you know why you're doing this?" And they ask them a bunch of questions. And they're like,
don't have
yeah,
answers.
we don't, and they wind up going, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't.
Mob
One lady,
mentality.
there was this, Penn and Teller did that thing, bullshit.
Yeah.
And they went to a college and they were protesting. It was another name for water, but it wasn't H2O. It was something else, some other fucking crazy that you would not know that's
Yeah.
what. They're like, we're trying to ban this from the student facilities.
Hydrogen monoxide or something.
Some
something
crazy.
that,
Like
yeah.
it's in everything. It's in our schools.
Huh.
It's in our workplace. And they go, will you sign this? Every single one was like, yeah, absolutely. We shouldn't have that. And it was water.
Yeah.
These fucking idiots like have no clue of. They just hear something and they're like, you shouldn't do it. And they're like, yeah, we'll ban that. We'll just jump on that. And now the whole fucking world's like that. And then my dad's dead.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
I don't know how much longer.
Not
I wanna
all
go
of
with
my
this.
friends care. Well, most of them did. One didn't.
This is part of one of the things I'm thinking about all the time now is that we are teaching people how to react to things where they wouldn't necessarily react that, or we know they wouldn't react that way on their own. Like even with the sexual stuff, like people knew exactly what Roman Polanski did.
Yep.
People knew exactly what Bill Clinton did,
Yep.
and they didn't react that way.
Not at
So when Norm Macdonald got in trouble, and then remember they disinvited him from Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
and in the story, Jimmy Fallon goes into the dressing room and says, "Listen, you know, people on my staff are crying. They're crying, and I can't put you on." And it occurred to me then that when Michael Richards had used the N-word, now he was the guy who actually did it. Norm Macdonald had just kind of said something in kind of defending Louis. Michael Richards went on the Letterman show 2 days after he attacked somebody with the N-word.
Yeah.
Nobody on Letterman's staff started crying
Yeah.
because nobody told them they're supposed to.
Yeah.
So they were able to handle it. Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy who did this bad thing, but with Norm Macdonald, because he had said something kind of positive about Louis, and because they've been now the tears are real. That's the thing. They really are crying. They're
It's
really feeling that
crazy.
emotion.
Yeah.
But
don't you think
they're
that's
trained to
don't
do
you
it.
think that's bad parenting at some point where your parents didn't prepare you correctly for the way the world is? Where I
this is
mean,
deeper than this is the internet and Twitter and society
But-
and colleges and it's just,
I mean, like Max will cry for no. We don't allow
that's
him.
bad
to,
parenting.
We don't allow him to cry for no reason. We don't allow him to use tears. You cry when you're hurt or something happens that makes you feel sad. You just don't cry. And but I see some parents consoling them. Oh, it's like, wait a minute, stop. No, you don't get to do that. I mean, don't you think these helicopter parents and all this stuff where you're not letting your kid have fear or fall or get hurt or go through something and realize what it really is? Don't you think that has something to do with this generation?
Yeah, it does, but there's something else going on that's, I think, beyond that. It's just kind of a brainwashing.
But the majority of the people aren't like that. Let's be honest.
No.
It's a very
You're right.
small percentage
You're right.
of people that are crying for things like that when they shouldn't be. The fact that they were responding to it now is ridiculous. The fact that Jimmy didn't go, all right, it's enough. You got to grow up. Stop it. That these people actually have power is crazy.
You know, that's what offends me. Is okay, it upsets you. Since when did something upsetting mean that you get to censor
Shut
it?
a showdown.
Yeah, that's it. Like that. That's the veto. Oh, I cried, so therefore this is down the memory hole. We're not going to get to hear what Norm Macdonald has to say anymore.
Yeah.
That's it. We're not interested anymore. Somebody cried.
Yeah, it's
fucking
very
ridiculous.
and it's funny too because you bring up like sexual stuff and then you bring up Clinton. Like I said, that my mother would have gave JFK a hand job in church. It doesn't even matter. And still, he's the sweetest guy ever, and God bless Camelot. You know that still exists.
Oh, I
Even
just
though
saw
Ted Kennedy killed a woman.
Yeah, I just saw Chappaquiddick last
Yeah.
night.
That's insane.
I saw the movie last night.
It doesn't make sense.
What a
It's so
piece of
hypocr-
shit.
But for the
there is an element though that part of it, and I think you're right in terms
He
of
didn't
people
kill a
being
woman,
touched.
just to be fair, but he
He
allowed
let her
Yeah.
die.
He-
Yeah.
Sort of love the whole thing.
Even,
Covered it up.
even that may be unfair to him because he probably
don't
thought
know,
she was
man.
dead, but whatever.
He,
He didn't
grew up on
have-
the Cape. He could have went
Yeah.
down and checked.
But
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
tell you this. But can I just make what I think is just because I just tried to be precise about it. But I think that if what Kennedy did is is the kind of thing that people would expect Donald Trump to do. And they hate Donald Trump for it, yet they still adore Ted Kennedy. It will
Well,
not affect their.
There is an element of. I mean, norms have changed. I think if Roman Polanski did what he did now, or whatever,
No, the norms didn't change. You were never allowed to have sex with a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah.
I don't know.
were supposed to-
Every
on
rock
drugs.
star was fucking like children and shit like
Yeah,
that.
but rock
people thought
stars
it was cool.
Yeah, but no rock stars have come under fire at all.
But that's
Why?
Because they're not around it. That shit.
No,
Yeah,
what are you talking about? They're still getting head to get backstage.
From
There's still-
12-year-olds?
Not 12
Like Jimmy Page, like dating like a,
But
a
rock
child.
stars are still Me Tooing women. You don't think that that's still happening?
Yeah, but it's becoming, now they're getting called out for it.
They're not. No,
ostensibly.
what rock stars got called
I don't know.
out?
I mean, that's what
None.
we're talking about right now. Is that people
None.
are under fire
They're
because
calling
of sexual.
out. They're calling out ugly men.
Hold up. Norms may have changed since the 1960s when the Beatles, Elvis was sleeping with a 14-year-old. I'm not sure about that, but it was only like 5 years ago they were giving
Right.
Roman Polanski a standing ovation.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the norms have
Yeah.
not changed.
Well, I
since
mean,
then.
fucking Bill Clinton had rape charges against him. I mean, they never
Yeah.
stuck with it, but he had. They were again, and no one. You can't bring him that. You can't bring it up because it's just like no, that doesn't matter.
They're bringing it up now, but still, he went somewhere recently with some Broadway show or something.
Yeah.
And he got a standing ovation.
Standing
Yeah.
ovation. Nobody walks out, and he's literally has I think 3 rape women who said that he raped them.
One rape and 2 like.
I mean, Hillary. Yeah.
Physical.
He's got 1 rape, 2 assaults.
I think there's 3 accusations I know about Bill Clinton that could actually be prosecutable and would get jail time.
But you can't.
And yet Louis is the one everybody's fucking worried about.
Can I jerk off in front of you? No. Okay, sorry. Take his life away. Bill Clinton, hold that bitch down. Tell my wife to shut up. Get me a hamburger.
Bill
I want to
Clinton
eat a hamburger over this bitch while she pickles me.
Again with the pickling.
All right, let's go. What do you got, Stavros?
What do I have?
Movie theater.
I'm at the movie theater on Long
Look
Island
at this. Look
this
at this
Friday.
tours he's on.
Yeah. The Cinema Arts Center.
The Huntington Cinema Arts Center,
Next
November
to the popcorn.
30th.
Yeah.
Come out to that. Then I'm at the DC Draft House next weekend, the 7th and 8th. Please buy tickets to that. And then I'm going to Indianapolis, Columbus, Cincinnati, Cleveland.
No,
from
Cleveland maybe not.
They're not
Bobby
gonna-
might be taking that.
Oh, right.
Remember?
Bobby will be
You're not
bumping
doing
me,
the San
Cleveland.
Francisco Comedy Cellar with Luis Gomez, are you?
I am not.
Because
No.
we're going to
What
find
is
out
it?
what the fuck is going on with that.
What is it?
I'm not
Well,
doing
Google
that.
Luis Gomez, a comedy cellar in
What
San
are you
Francisco.
talking about?
I just saw some.
There's a comedy cellar in San Francisco?
I don't know, somebody's using that name. My lawyer's already. We're on it. We're on it.
I hope they have to cancel his date.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that. Okay.
Make me so happy if they have to shut it down. Where?
Yeah, the San Francisco Comedy Cellar presents.
What? Is it the same lettering? Where is it?
Scroll down.
Oh my God! Wow.
You see cellar somewhere? I don't see it.
Where?
right here.
Yeah, Comedy Cellar right there.
That's
San
weird.
Francisco Comedy Cellar.
Click that.
Click it.
What happened to
Oh, there it is.
click?
San Francisco Comedy Cellar. What the
Click.
fuck?
Yeah, click it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I love that
Past
it's
events.
just kind of the same logos too. Look at that! The San Francisco Comedy Cellar. Wow.
Who
Gale's
thinks they're gonna get away with
Unlimited
that?
Beer Basement?
Apparently they do. And the same brick wall.
yeah.
Wow.
We have a federal trademark, Robert.
Wow.
I will not be playing there.
When
I'm
it-
playing
wow.
at Barbecue Restaurant in
There you
Columbus.
go.
Yeah. I'll be at Pecan
Not an
Pennies.
ale Unlimited Beer
He can't.
And Liz, you need to send an email to all the comedians. If anybody plays at that club, they will not play at the Comedy Cellar unless they're famous. No.
Got it.
At least he's honest.
Capitalism,
There's
baby.
nothing. At least he's transparent.
I really hope they're
He's
not
a
playing.
he's a transparent star fucker.
I really
If
hope they're
Amy
in
wants to
San
play the cellar, God bless her.
Francisco. What
Look
the
at that.
fuck?
Look at that.
I mean, that looks horrible.
Do they have flowers? Scroll down. Let's see the thing. Click on that. Scroll. Yeah,
It's exactly the same as a Comedy
Wow,
Cellar,
wait.
except Luis Gomez is there.
All right, Bush. It wasn't that funny.
Robert Kelly, hey, Patreon people at patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Thank you for being a member, and thank you. We have a new Live from the Shed coming up. Noam was
With
on
who?
Live from the Shed.
Yeah.
That was fun. Did you have fun doing that?
A lot of fun.
It was good,
That was
man.
great.
Your episode was awesome. His episode's up there right now. Go become a member. It's price of a cup of coffee, you son of a guns. And go up there right now, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. I think, Noam, I talked to you about it. We're going to be moving in the wintertime, Live from the Shed, live from the Pussycat.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to you about that.
Yeah.
We're going to do it during the day up in the Pussycat up in the back there. And we're going to, I already got a couple guests lined up. So
Nice. We gotta look at dates.
we're going to look at that. Well, it's during the day, so
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
we should do it the same dates that you're doing the lounge. Those
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
Well, I actually want to let some people come down and sit in on it.
Nice.
You know, just
Yeah.
a few.
And also, I want to fix this studio up better.
Yeah. I say I drew out a whole plan for the studio. Do you want to see it? I'll send it to you.
Sure.
We should get coffee next week, and I have a plan. You tell me what you can adjust it to the way you want, but I think so. And we have a big announcement coming for this too. We got we might have a new partner jumping in on Riotcast.
Oh wow, great.
So, that's we got big things coming for Riotcast this year. We're gonna actually get rid of whatever this is. This is the black hole to another universe. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What is that?
There was a leak.
There's a leak, so they solved it by making a big trash bag.
That's a funnel.
Yeah, it fits water, and then we get to drink from that water. We make all the coffee from on Riotcast with the water.
The hummus.
Yeah, the hummus.
Authentic.
We actually take that, and the women that leave their boyfriends from Louis' show, we funnel that down. It pours on them. We wet them like cats. Mike, what do you got?
December 6th through 9th, I'll be at the Improv in San Antonio for their last show before they close.
All right.
And I'll be at the
Are they closing?
Yeah, the Houston Improv bought them. That's why.
Look how happy even not even competitor. He's like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're taking over the boat clubs there, and don't even keep one open.
All right, cool.
So, and I'll be at the Laugh Out Loud in San Antonio.
And you're with me next week.
Yes, next Sunday.
Sunday at
Lucy's Laugh Lounge.
Lucy's Laugh Lounge. We're in there. Yeah, it's a remake for the gig I had to cancel.
Right.
I had to cancel a lot of gigs. I need money. God damn it! I had to cancel a lot of gigs the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. I'll be at Laugh Out Loud in San Antonio for
yeah.
New Year's Eve. So
that's near us.
It's 15 minutes away, 10 minutes away from the house. Yeah, that's why I took it.
It's a nice little room.
Yeah, and then I'm at the where am I this week?
You're at the
Comedy
Pussycat
Connection.
tonight.
Tonight, Pussycat tonight, and then we got Comedy Connection Friday. Thursday I had to cancel because of the wake, so I won't be there. So, but Friday and Saturday I will be at the Comedy Connection, and then Lucy's Last Sounds in Pleasantville. That's a makeup show, and then the Fat Black Pussycat again, and then America's the Thursday, December 6th through the 8th.
Weekend.
I'm going to be at the actually 6th, through the 8th. I'll be the American Comedy Club, San Diego. It's a really nice club. And then Laugh It Up in Yonkers, Poughkeepsie actually, and then Yonkers. I'm kind of staying around, and then Spokane. I'm going to be there, Spokane and Tacoma for New Year's week.
Wow.
So make sure you go to robertkellylive.com, go to patreon.com/Robert
Can I tell
Kelly.
you something?
Please.
Do you plug these shows at the beginning of your podcast?
I sometimes do.
Yeah, because I learned something, since we have this TV show now.
Yeah.
That there's.
Oh yeah, Comedy Cellar.
No, I don't want to plug that. I'm just saying,
I want to plug it because I'm on it.
But one of the most watched stats is fall off. Like, what percentage of people stay with you to the end?
Nobody hears these.
And yeah,
That's why I do mine last.
Yeah, you should really.
But here's what we do with
first.
Here's what
Rogan does his first.
Can I just say something though?
Yeah.
The reason why I do this is at the end, people who know this podcast, I go in. If you notice, we did his dates, but then we went into a whole thing about Louis. I do this intentionally. I go in and out. So we'll go Bing, and then I'll go to you, and I introduce the guest that way too. So we'll go to you, and then we'll go off for 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll go to somebody else. Yeah. And then, sometimes I don't even make, like today we didn't even introduce Liz. We just went to him.
Fine.
But everybody knows you. But at the end I go, but you're right. If you leave at the end of the dates, you're stupid, because usually we just had an amazing conversation with you about, we went from the Comedy Cellar Vegas to all this stuff about Louis, and then we go to you, and then and then went to me. But you're right, we should do it at the beginning. At least mine, guys.
Yeah.
The guest who gives a shit.
Unless you should just put that in before.
Yeah. And what do you got?
You can follow me on all social media at Mike Abruzzi, and I have a podcast called A Little Time, and you can listen to that.
We're going to put on social media the link to the obituary, and if you want to send flowers or whatever. Not you guys. Huh?
It wasn't flowers. It was donations.
To the Kidney Foundation.
Donations to the Kidney Foundation, because my sister still needs a kidney. Lisa'sKidney.com is up right now with information. We had Kurt Iverson, my web guy, made that. So if you want to find out if you can donate a kidney, or find out, even spread the word. So you never know who's out there. We keep spreading the word about that. Somebody might be able to do it. There she is right there. All right, well, we're going to change that photo out a little bit. She looks a little mad. There you go. But, Beck, what do you got besides purple hair and a great personality?
Aw, thanks. I'm at Human Places, the easiest 3 if you like comedy photos on Insta.
You're the best. Good to see you. Zach?
Zach, the new guy.
Zach
Hi,
never talks.
sis.
You know, you talk on other podcasts, I heard.
On Chris's podcast?
Yeah, he's
He's
fucking
like
awesome
yeah.
on other podcasts. He's only said these words
Zach, the new guy.
for years on my podcast. I hear he's on other podcasts. He's fucking part of the show.
I love Zach.
I love him. What do you mean
cultivate-
you love him? He talks on your show.
He's a cool guy.
That's the only time he's ever said anything else on my show.
Noam calls Zach a lot just to talk to him.
How
he
are
was
your
going. He
parents,
was going
Zach?
through something.
Oh God, we're back to normal. Fucking morning's over. Back to fucking shit. I'll see you guys next week. You're the best fans in the world. You know what, dude?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.